Hi guys! Welcome!
Hello.
It's like we have the amazing Jeannie here, and look guys, we're matchy. Luli, I don't know if you are on yet. I know at some point hopefully you'll pop on, but we had to represent our incredible Winter's Hand jerseys. So we have Mia 0, Rose 13, Lucky 13. Guys, Lucky 13. And of course, we couldn't be without our amazing Ethan. So Ethan is here, as always,
Dad.
the loving father.
Oh, good.
I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna do some adjusting here because, you know, why not?
Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello.
Hi guys! So excited for everyone to be here. Oh, sorry. We're having some lighting issues. We're getting on it. Hey, there we go.
Hey.
We're just,
Light it up.
Anyway, so welcome guys to our amazing Winters Women live signing, linked up with Streamily. Hello, so many people are popping on, so many new chatters. Hello everybody, send some love to our first time chatters here. People are very excited. The DLC is coming out tomorrow. I hope you guys are pumped for that. I still have to play the actual game. What about you?
Same. Yeah, I still have to play Village.
The Winters Women are a little slow on the getting things done with playing the actual game. So.
Yeah. It's on the list, but also so my husband and I had played. We'll play video games together, and he had played a game called Plague Tale, and the second one came out, so it's called Plague Tale Requiem.
Oh, no.
So John's like, I love you, babe, but we gotta play Plague Tale Requiem before we play Village.
Play your own game? Come on!
Priorities, I don't know.
Guys. I mean, your husband's a sweetie and all, but nothing like the man who's willing to give up his hand and body and soul.
I think that's what burned him out, because we tried to play 7, and he said it's too hard.
It is very difficult. I am currently playing 7. I am playing it on the easiest mode possible, and it's still difficult.
Man.
Oh, people are saying how amazing Plague Tale is. Very cool. I like it. Guys, we have Lexus on here. Oh, no, I wasn't going to dress up as Mia. You get that on Sunday, guys.
Hey, if you're already dressed up as her, then you can come to our Halloween party.
That is very
Already
true.
dressed
I can
up.
just come to the Halloween party as Mia. Guys, what do you think? Maybe, kind of, sort of. It all depends on how hungover I am from Halloween hotness on Saturday night. Remember, I know I told you guys about this yesterday, but Halloween hotness, a charity event, and all the money is going towards St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So it's at Madame Tussauds. Is it Tussauds? Tussauds? I always say it wrong.
Tussauds.
The Wax Museum?
I think I say Tussauds.
I always say Tussauds.
Yeah.
Madame T's Wax Museum. It's like Lady
House
D.
of Wax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I know I'm going to get to see some of you guys on Saturday. Super excited for it. And if not, please head over to halloween-hotness.com, and the link to the charity is there. So if you can donate, St. Jude's Children's Hospital, it's such a great charity, such an amazing place. So please, if you can help out, that's where you need to go. But for today, we're here because our amazing and incredible artist, Dorica, who I know I saw on here. Guys.
Hey.
Here it is. Dorica's gorgeous print. It's us, all growed up. Mia still in her grandma's sweater. Rose now in her father's jacket.
I've heard from some people, like, you should dress up as Rose, and I'm like, nobody would get it. People would just think I'm just dressed normal.
Well, I
just
mean,
happen
with
to
the
have a cap
blonde
on.
wig.
That's true. I'd have to have a blonde
You'd have to have a blonde
wig.
wig.
That's very true.
And a very oversized man's jacket, even though it does not look very oversized on you.
Yeah.
Like when she wears it. Spoilers for any of you who haven't played Resident Evil Village, which, for shame, even though both of us haven't played it yet. But that is where you get to meet Jeannie playing the adult Rose. So Rosemary Winters, the very end
All
of the
growed
game,
up.
she all growed it up. You get to deal with baby Rose for most of the game, and then at the very end, you get a glimpse of what she becomes. Just a little nibble. Mm-hmm. Just a little something.
A little family trauma there. Just enough to know, oh, she's messed up too. Great.
Exactly. So guys, I do want to double check and make sure the sound is okay, because I most definitely, this background is supposed to have noise. We can't hear anything on this end. You guys know how great my speakers are. We've had these issues.
Would they hear it if we don't hear it?
Yeah, they can still hear it. I just have issues every once in a while with my computer. So let me know. Oh, people are saying it sounds good. Okay, I just don't want to make sure that our crackling fireplace that's keeping us so warm right now. So nice. It's a little rainy outside, so I just want to make sure you guys can see all of that. So... Oh, everybody needs a hand. We all need a hand. Oh, we got people saying you just look
mold
gorgeous
baby
today.
becomes mold teenager.
Oh, it's so true. And she just turns up so good. So purty. I love it. Okay, it is getting warm. I thought I could wear the hat the whole time, but it's still LA, which means it is still really hot. It's still toasty, guys. It's not okay. It is the end of October, and it's just not okay. So anyways, yeah. Do you guys want to get started? I'm thinking, yeah. We have a nice handful of prints to sign today. I know I kind of mentioned this before. We are only doing our Winter's Women print today. So if anybody purchased any prints just from my store or just from Jeannie's store, we're not doing those today. We're just doing our duo print. We will both announce at a later date our individual signings for other stuff. All right, but head over if you're interested, or if this is the first time you are hearing about any of this, head over to streamily.com/Katie O'Hagan or streamily.com. I can talk. I'm a voice actor. I can speak. Streamily.com/Resident Evil or
streamily.com/
See, she can't either. It's not just me. Okay.
Backslash Jeannie Tirado to see my shop as well. Or if you go to, you said it was you just put in like Resident Evil instead, and it'll pull up from all the actors, everything.
Like everything you could think of.
Having to do with that,
There's
including
so much.
this little baby.
That little one. Yay. Good stuff. Oh, Matt, thanks for hopping in real quick. We'll probably be here for a little bit. We got a nice handful to sign, so we're probably going to be here if you do come back on. Thank you, Kay. So Kay just popped in some links there. You can go check out any of the prints. But yeah, if you're interested today, some have already purchased, but if you purchase today, they will still be signed live today. So go hop on over and you can see it. Be More, what's up? Yeah, I'm sure you would like the pigtails, you punk. I was like, sometimes. Okay, let's get started, guys. I'm going to be over reading on Streamily, seeing what people sent, what people are saying. If you guys have questions for us, please feel free. Now's the time to chat us up if you are interested in how we got into this stuff, what we're doing, if there's any projects we can talk about. As you all know, we cannot talk about many things. The life of NDAs.
Mm-hmm. If it's not out, we know nothing about it. If it's not out, we can't talk about it. If it's not out,
then it doesn't exist.
It does not exist. Doesn't exist until it's out. Once it's out, it's out.
Then we can talk all we want.
Yeah.
Until then. All right, my loves. So let's get this started. I'm super excited. We are gonna go. Here we go. So, I always forget. We have this talk all the time. Can you hug Rosemary Winters?
Can you hug Rosemary Winters?
There. I give her a hug for you. I was like, I don't know how you would hug her. But yeah, so while I'm doing this, if you want to check out the chat. It looks like we do have
we do have a couple questions.
There.
Okay.
Yeah.
First question, which I'm wanting to know as well, when are we going to get Katie into Genshin Impact? Who do we have to call? Another video game. Totally different than Resident Evil.
Love it.
Because it's not horror. But it's still a fun one. It's more lighthearted. Way more lighthearted. You're like, you're trying to like, it's like, not a dating sim, but kind of a dating sim aspect.
You guys just want me to start dating, don't you?
You can pair characters.
Got it. I see how it is.
Jeannie, did you audition for any other roles in Village? I don't think I did. I think that's the only one that came from my radar. So I auditioned for Rose, like how I auditioned for everything. It was just like you get audition sides from your agent. Did not know the name of the project, especially something as secretive, something as big
the code
as
names.
It's all code names. You don't know the company. You don't know the studio.
So many code names, guys.
You know nothing about it. And if I was a really big gamer, maybe by the description,
You could have guessed.
I could have. There are some where I'd ask my husband, like, because he plays more games than I do. So I'm like, it's set in this world, and he goes, "Oh, that world is this." Like, if this says the name of the world, but if you don't know it, then it's all a surprise.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, and because I knew of Resident Evil, like, the movies. I don't know if
People are going to come at you with that one.
like the movies or no?
The movies are very different than the game.
Different storyline.
They, like, have some names and characters that you're like, oh, yeah, they're the same characters, but very different. Like, there are certain aspects that they chose to be like, okay, yeah, here. And then there are other things where you're like, this doesn't seem like the game.
Gotcha.
From what I understand, you guys correct me if I'm wrong.
I saw it. Yeah, there was a new one like on
the
Netflix
newest
right?
one apparently does kind of follow the video games more.
Oh, okay.
From what I understand. Am I correct here, guys? I don't know. Very few fans like both the games and the movies.
Oh, okay.
That is something I did find out.
Noted. I just knew like the movies, and I knew it was a video game, but I think in my mind, I don't know if I should be saying this, but people are getting mad. To me, Resident Evil and Silent Hill did not know the difference. They could be interchangeable.
A lot of people say that. I have heard that from quite a few people.
Yeah, so now I know better. Now I know they're not. They're different.
She's like, which one am I playing?
Yep.
For shame. How similar or different. Oh, there we go. Rosemary.
Ooh. Okay, wait, is there a... would it be on here to scroll up?
Yeah.
I've been missing questions. So... Oh, Katie, what do you think of Jeannie's hair? I think mother and daughter should have similar hair.
Oh, like her hair right now? I friggin' love it.
It's just, I need to get it redone. My roots are coming in.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
I'm going to admit, usually my hair is, you guys know, my hair is usually quite wavy, curly, but I had to straighten it for something yesterday, which meant it was staying straight today.
I mean, mine was straight until like half an hour ago when I curled it before I came.
See, if I actually straighten my hair, I won't be able to curl it.
Oh, really?
Like when my hair is just natural, I can choose curl, or like when it's just poofy. Mm-hmm. Because I definitely have some Farrah Fawcett frizz going on, like 70s. But, yeah, when I make the choice, I'm good. But once I completely straighten it, yeah, the curls will just kind of be bleh. Which is never fun.
It's funny. So this year for Halloween, John and I are dressing up as, it's so cliche.
What is it?
It's just Morticia and Gomez.
I did that before.
I feel like everybody's done that one, but I was like, you know what?
It's a good one.
It's, yeah.
Where do you think Ethan was first created? And that's where I literally went around bars with this glass.
Really?
When I was Morticia.
I like it.
We're good, guys. We're safe.
Party foul. Here.
The prince did not get hit.
Hey.
And neither did the computer. Bravo, Katie. Good. Bravo.
What was I going to say? I totally forgot what I was going to say.
She got nervous.
I know.
Good. She's like, oh my God, what happened? We're totally good, guys. We are so good.
Oh, but this hair, I feel like it's more, this might date myself. If you guys have seen the show The Munsters,
yes.
I feel like this is more the mom from The Munsters.
Lily
Munster.
Lily.
Right?
Ready? Right? Lily Munster, I believe her name was.
But it's a little too. I was like, oh shoot, we could have done that. But John wouldn't have done that much makeup. Guys are super low
really
maintenance.
Are. Trying to
they
get
don't
them
want
to
a
do
hard
stuff.
outfit.
It's like, come on now. Come on now. Yes, I have so Halloween Hotness I got to dress up for, so I'm excited I'm putting something together for that. And then got some Halloween parties coming up, guys, which is always fun. Yay. So many things. Okay.
Oh, a lot of people are very excited to play the game in third person. Is that the Winter's expansion?
That's the Winter's expansion, I do believe. And you know what? I get it, because a lot of people, when the games did come out, said they did not like the first person. It was kind of trippy. Plus, everybody was so sad they didn't get to see Ethan's face.
Wait, wasn't the game always in first person, or were the first couple games like OG, like old school Resident Evil?
Old school wasn't first person.
Oh, okay.
Those were, I think, third person. I don't remember when they switched over to first person. I'm not sure. There have been so many Resident Evil games.
I can see why, because in my mind, first person is scarier because you can't
see
exactly.
To me, it freaks me out, but
yeah.
Is what it is.
My husband is a third person kind of guy. All the games that he plays are third person. He's like, no, I can't. He needs to orient himself by seeing where his character is standing.
I get that. That's what I would prefer. Trying to play in first person is really trippy because you're constantly looking down and like you're staring at your own hands. Well, this is when you're playing in VR. At least you're like, what is happening? Like you're looking everywhere and you're like, something's different here. So
I don't know if we can answer this question, but it is a question.
Let's see.
What's the most scariest moment in Village to you and why? Since we haven't played Village, do you want to say in 7, or what was the scariest when you were recording?
I mean, we can go recording, but also I've watched speedruns and I've watched. I haven't played Village yet, but I have watched it quite a few times. Okay. This might be kind of like, I definitely found 7 scarier. I think there were a lot more scarier parts, like really jump scares and stuff in 7.
So there are more jump scares.
Definitely, like things just popping out at you. And
gotcha.
Whew, lots of that.
Is 8 more of a slow burn?
No, 8 still has some scares in it. They just definitely reeled the scare back. They definitely were like, okay, we're going to keep it scary, but just not as scary as 7.
Was it because of the reaction to 7 or because...
Yeah, because of the reaction.
Story? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they said 7 was too scary.
Okay.
So they were like, we're going to keep it scary, but we're going to like...
Just more palatable.
Just like wheel it back a tiny bit.
Wow.
I think from what I've watched, Donna and Angie love the baby monster. That thing is so gross and big, and the way it like just creeps around and cries and basically, if you're not careful, swallows you whole.
No. So that makes more sense. There were a couple comments on here that were like, I can't wait to do Baby Monster.
Yes.
In third person.
So Andy, on one of her streams when the game came out, she was playing Village, and they nicknamed this creepy baby monster thing Baby Jimmy. Don't know why. Still not really sure why it was named Baby Jimmy. It is this blob thing. Oh, no. It's this blob thing.
Oh.
But it's cries like a baby, and it's kind of got a baby face, but it's like Jabba the Hutt looking.
Oh, okay.
It is creepy. And if it catches you, it like literally like opens its mouth and like can eat you.
Ooh, so
yeah.
So is it like a really, really fat slug? Or no, it looks like a baby.
It doesn't. Because it's got the body that reminds me of Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, okay.
This like worm-like thing.
Yeah.
But then it's crying like a baby.
Interesting.
Yeah, guys. It's creepy, right? It's so creepy. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still like somewhat typing.
You're fine. While you're doing that, we got a couple of questions. A first-time chat person.
Yay! Welcome.
Welcome. How similar and or different is your real-life voice compared to how you voice your characters?
Ooh, you can go first on this one.
Actually, very similar. She's younger than me, so Rose is, I want to say she's like 16
13?
or something.
Is she 16?
She's this age. She's She's that age, however that is. I want to say that's like high school.
I mean, I would
high
think
school.
like 16, but I remember reading somewhere they had like mentioned possibly 13, which I was like, that seems really young.
But then again, kids these days look so...
We're about to
13-year-old doesn't look how we looked when we were 13.
I was about to say, we're about to sound really old because I was like, kids nowadays.
They look a lot like older.
Oh, God, yeah. I actually looked young when I was young. Now, I literally cannot tell how old kids are anymore.
Oh, yeah. Not at all.
Yeah.
So she is younger than me, so I'm 32. So I age up my voice like, it's like my voice, but just a little bit higher with everything. And then especially because, that scene that I did in the cutscene was very tender and very like just her dad, so you kind of naturally go to your more intimate voice, which is softer and higher. So a little bit higher than my voice, but really not that different.
Then you also got to be sassy and like pissed off.
Yeah, so then you get a little more like a little angry.
I mean,
guys,
lower. Don't call her Evelyn whenever you do. We don't like that name around here. We love Paula.
Yeah. But it made it super easy to record because it was like...
I would say very similar. My Mia voice, very, very similar to my own voice. I think I naturally have a little bit lower of a voice. I think I raised it a tiny bit for
was
Mia.
that just because you were screaming a lot? So
no.
When you scream, it's higher.
Well, no, because... Okay, well, I lie. It depends on which Mia, because in 7 you have possessed Mia, and gotta say that not really my natural voice. I mean, it was my voice, but it was a lot more that kind of fun stuff, so natural. But my normal Mia was very close. I think it was a similar thing where a lot more stuff was tender, or she was tired or sick, so it was always a weaker voice during most of it. So, yeah. But didn't have to go to any extreme like some of the other actors got to.
That's true.
The answer
would probably be very different for some other actors.
Oh, yeah. Jesse being Salvador, like, he was all like...
Oh, God.
It's such a creepy voice.
Yeah. I mean, even Paula, she does like...
Paula,
her voice naturally lies
is higher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds like a little kid, but then she definitely amps up the little kidness.
Oh, very much so. The first time she ever did Evelyn, the first game that I was with her, and then when I saw her, or heard her as Angie, it was like... Those are things of nightmares, guys.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and then I'd say, who else? Neil definitely changes his voice with characters. I think Maggie just was more regal. It was like it was still her voice, but it became a little bit more like slow and regal almost.
Yeah, the enunciation.
Yeah, so that's one of the big things with voice acting. It's not so much that you always have to completely change your voice. It just kind of depends on where you're putting the enunciations and where you're kind of like pinpointing, you know, how your character would talk. You can still use your own voice, but you know, it's maybe not as laxed or as silly, or, you know, so you can even adjust things in those little ways, which is really, really cool about voice acting.
Yeah, so. That's great.
So we're still gonna be looking, but we're gonna get signing. So this very, very first one, so like I said, guys, we're gonna write on the back, we have 50 of them, so you can go to Streamily to get them. Once we sell out of them, we're not doing another print. This is just limited edition, special for Halloween. So this very first one is going to our incredible artist. So Miss Darica, this one is headed to you, my dear. So I'm going to quickly just scroll down. I believe I saw Darica in here. Sorry, it goes by so fast sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I was way behind.
Oh, it goes so... There she is. Darica! I love... So, Darica, my darling, my love, my dear, is there anything you would like us to write on here? This one is special just for you for being our incredible artist and showing off your talent and lending it to us to be able to share with everyone out here. So again, also I believe Dorica has a Streamily shop also that you guys can purchase her prints through. She started that recently, so make sure to check that out also. So I'm just going to start by putting your name on here, but let us know, what you're thinking, what you would like.
So there was a question I saw before. If RE 7 and 8 were turned into movies, what actress would you want to have play your part?
Why do I got to have an actress play my part?
Me. The actress is me.
I am an actress. I would like to play Mia.
I'm the total opposite. I'm like, oh God, who would? Not me. Anybody else?
I have fallen in love with this character. Like, have ever since. I just love getting to bring her to life. So if it ever became a movie, I was like, please, dear God, at least let me audition.
Yeah.
Like, please.
I mean, if I can shoot for the moon, I'm gonna say Florence Pugh. She already has blonde hair,
That's true.
so
That's
I think
true.
she can play her.
But isn't she a little bit too old? If she's supposed to be like 16, you might
I
need
don't
a
know any
young.
young actors.
I'm trying to think of young.
actor.
I don't know. I don't watch that much TV anymore. Just go to the Disney Channel and see all the new upcoming
I know, right?
young actors.
Yeah. I would look
okay.
up people that are my age.
Oh, there we go. Dorica, anything, my love. All right, sounds
Yay.
good.
How did... Oh, wait. Let me try and catch a question, then I'll go back down. Rose is half Jeannie's age. Dear God. That makes me feel so old.
I know.
Okay.
You guys know how old I am. I'm not even gonna. Let's put it this way. Me in real life, I could easily have Rosemary being my daughter, so.
Oh, someone said I find Village slightly scarier if you have headphones on.
Oh, good to know, because I'm going to be playing Village after 7.
Nice.
So I will make sure to wear headphones.
I love that when
though.
sound design makes
Yeah.
a movie for me.
And not only that, but I do like that Village is more of a dark fairy tale.
Yeah.
I do love that about Village, whereas 7, it was just like, hey, Louisiana swamp, have fun, try to stay alive. Village, it created a whole world. It very much feels like a dark fairy tale, and you're going into
they're
every
not
bit
like
of world.
werewolves and
Oh, there's lichen, you have vampires, you have crazy half fish thing that loves Hallmark movies and cheese and wine. That's why we love Moreau. Who else? Crazy Heisenberg with all of his like mechanical stuff. I mean, there's just
like steampunky.
so much. Kind of, yeah. But crazy, because he also, I believe, kind of like controls or in charge of like the lichen and stuff. There's like a whole thing. I'm also talking out of my ass because I have not technically played it. These are just the things I remember from watching people play.
So somebody said, what are you most excited for tomorrow / the weekend / Halloween?
Oh, you first.
I guess I can announce it now. I am going to be having a new print added to my Streamily shop starting tomorrow.
Yay!
I haven't even like gotten them printed or anything, but I'm
They're
gonna
be amazing.
I'm gonna for now. I'll be adding that sometime tomorrow, so I'm excited to see if people like the new print. And then Halloween, of course. I mean, that is. I get sad, like how people get sad, like when it's finally day of Christmas, and you're like, oh, but it's over. Like that's me with Halloween. So I'm like, oh, but it's gonna be over soon.
That's why you just gotta keep it going.
Yeah, I'm excited for Halloween.
All right, so I'm gonna hand this over to you, and then I will take a peek. Okay, boop-a-doop-a-doo. Were you scrolling up or down?
I was up and then scrolling
Okay.
down.
Oh,
Somebody asked about Todd.
how about
Did
Todd?
he affect his voice? I don't think he did,
No,
did he?
Todd very much. Ethan is Todd, like voice sounding very much the same. I was lucky enough I got to be in on his original audition. Like we auditioned together. Yeah. So we got to audition together, which was really cool.
So you
I got
auditioned
to
as if
meet-
it was on camera.
Yeah. Well,
wow.
I had already done, so by the time Ethan was being cast, I had already done the kitchen demo.
Oh.
And then they hit me up saying, hey, you're actually going to be part of a full game, not just a demo. So it was very exciting. And that's when they called me in to do chemistry reads with a whole bunch of different, I think it was 3 or 4 guys.
Gotcha.
So I came in and I got to read with like 3 or 4 different guys, Todd being one of them. And
Was he your favorite, or were you hoping it would be somebody else?
to be honest, Todd was my favorite.
Nice. Okay.
They did ask my opinion. I doubt it mattered. They were going to choose
Like,
whoever
that's sweet.
wanted to choose. They were nice enough to be like, so what did you think? And yeah, like, Todd was great during it. Definitely hit it off. And not only that, ultimately found out later, like, he's from the Midwest. And I was like, no wonder we got along so well. Very much like a brother. So it was like we just had so much fun on set. Which is also partially why Village killed me so much.
Aww.
Because me and Ethan never get a goodbye.
Oh.
We never, ever.
He just goes back and fight them all.
And he doesn't even know Mia's still alive. He thinks Mia's dead. It's so painful. Like, Capcom, you're killing us. You're killing me.
Man.
Like, Mia knows Ethan's out there, and Chris comes back in that helicopter, and Ethan's not there.
Yeah.
I mean, Rose was there. Rose survived.
The baby.
The Bibba survived, but...
So you had a piece of...
I mean, forever we'll have a piece. I mean, I always have pieces of
Oh,
Ethan, but the whole husband would have been nice.
Husband would have been better.
Alrighty, our first print, guys. So, Dorica, we just have it here. It just says, to our favorite artist, thank you. Love always, Mia. And then beautiful art, Jeannie, Rose. So, that one's headed to you, my love. Thank you again for creating this for everyone. I hope you guys like it, because Dorica's fabulous. We love her so much. All right, so we're going to just keep it going here. Now that we can actually...
What's it like?
Here we go. All right, so we have our very first one, our VIP. So we're going to do VIPs first, my loves. So our first one is going to Lords. Lords, are you on the stream right now? I think I saw you. We might have to scroll all the way. Yeah, and just keep up. Hi, guys. For those of you just jumping on, you can grab these prints at streamily.com/Resident Evil or streamily.com/Katie O'Hagan. So you can grab them there. If you purchase them today, they will be signed live.
Yes.
I'm glad my brain stopped for a second there. All of a sudden, somebody was saying the chair is, I read the chair is see-through, and I was like, oh yeah,
I was so distracted by reading stuff too.
I was going and I quickly saw it and was like, wait, what? And I forgot. So guys, blue screen, we've had this chat before. This is my death chair because technically it is blue in all the fun places that it is see-through. I love this chair. So isn't it so trippy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
There's
completely see-through.
There's fabric here.
Isn't that crazy? Gotta love it. Okay, so we are back. So, Luscious Law. Yes, Lawrence. Oh, wait. That's not. We're looking for Lords.
Oh.
Boopadoo is Lords. No? Anybody? Bueller.
Somebody said, are you working on other games right now? You don't have to elaborate, just answer yes or no only. Yes. Short answer.
Yes. So.
Simple.
As much as we can say.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not seeing Lords on here yet, so we're going to skip it because, my loves, that's what I do. I'd like you to actually be here if you can watch your stuff get signed. Kay! You are at the airport. I know. Hi, love. Have a safe trip. Yes. Oh, what am I looking for? Okay. Oh, no.
It's because I have a resting bitch face. I never smile, and when I smile, my eyes are like what are you doing right now? This is not okay.
This is a very
So
dangerous
he's
stream right now.
I
love it.
Crying. Oh, is it Lourdes?
Yes. Yes. That's it. I
So-
always just say Lords, but Lourdes
here.
Marquette.
That's my aunt's name. That's
Is it?
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Oh.
Are they here? No? Yes? It still seems like no, so. I'm going to skip to the next one. If they come on, let us know, and we'll come back to it. Jerry D. Ooh, that might be it. Is that Jerry D60? Is that you? Jerry D. So, Jerry says, it takes a second sometimes, but. Yay!
Hey!
All right, Jerry, so we're going to start with yours. Jerry says, Rose saying, Jerry, I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do. So that's what he would like you to write.
Oh gosh. Okay, this will take me a second.
I'll repeat. Don't worry.
I'm like, wait, what? Me? Yes. Oh, I'm here. Okay. Say it again.
I love it.
I
So this
can
one.
show you.
So Jerry, I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do. I like that one. And then it says for Mia, what would you like me to say, Jerry? Jerry, all I can say is that if you get this, stay away. Always love that. Always fun.
Do you want to write Jerry like in the middle or write it like? Should we both put it?
We can maybe put it just above, because
Okay.
he did say each of ours, so we'll do that.
I just want to Jerry.
Jerry.
Okay.
Yep.
I feel like remember that last stream that we did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you drew the
I
little
learned how to
rose.
do a rose.
Your little rose. I love it. The sweet, sweet rose.
Hey.
Ah, another first-time chatter, guys. Is it Marie drink the tea?
Nice.
I like it. I like it a lot. Here we go. And this one. So Jerry.
That is going to be a common quote for Rose. I think
Yes.
it's her most memorable quote. Did the Lourdes one say anything about a nickname? Luly?
Lourdes. And it says, yay, I can finally get a mother-daughter duo print. Feel free to write whatever. Thank you so much for no?
Oh, okay.
No? Yeah.
Just to make sure.
So we're just gonna,
Right.
yeah, we're just gonna
Tell
make
Lourdes
sure.
to join.
All right, so this one is for Jerry. Love it.
Somebody asked if I've played RE7 or Village. I started playing RE7 with my husband, and I'm a terrible gamer, so if he can't get through the level, I can't, and we can never pass the level with the hand. Couldn't do it.
With what hand?
It's the very beginning, and we couldn't get past it. It just, I mean, he gave up after probably 6 times dying.
jeez.
Yeah, it was bad. It was
my
like
goodness.
not even. We got creamed.
Oh. I love it. JK06.
Oh, so somebody, Allison, has to leave this stream, but said, I wish I could stay for the little stream, but I gotta go. If I don't get a chance to catch you two on this stream, thanks in advance for signing my print.
Aw, thank you, love. We will be on for a bit, so if you can come back, hopefully you'll be able to watch yours get signed. But thank you for letting us know. Let's see. This is all right. So Jerry, there you go. Just for you.
Yay!
All right. So I'm going to do, this one is for Lords.
Oh, someone said, yeah, Lourdes it could be Luli as a nickname who made the jerseys.
No, I
Okay.
don't believe that's it. I think this is somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they have purchased before, so we'll still kind of hold it for a bit.
I was dumb and didn't prep for hardcore mode on Village. Tried to do it without gun upgrades.
That could be a problem.
Yeah.
Very much so. Okay, so what are we on? All right, guys. So now we have Michael. Is there a Michael on here? Michael says, "Hi, Jeannie and Katie. Hope both of you are doing well. I don't really have any specific requests except for whatever quotes, doodles, etc. you might feel like including. Go crazy and have fun with it."
Oh.
So is there a Michael on here, guys? I'm just gonna like write this down. I always like to add all these numbers and everything you get it right. I've always had these amazing chats.
After you write that, somebody asked, are either of you interested, I think, not in voicing, in playing other games, horror games in VR?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Do you have a list?
So I don't have a list. I did start playing. So right now the only things I have. So I have RE7. I have. Oh. Who is it? Is that Michael? Michael, is that you, darling?
Sorry,
I think it is. Thank you, though. So that one's going to be for Michael. What is our political opinion on carrots? Ew. Sorry, guys. I've never been a carrot person. Love me some.
Really?
They're like too. I love them cooked, like with lots of like sautéed with like butter and onions and stuff.
Yeah.
But just raw, can't do it. Love celery. Love broccoli. No
Dude,
carrots.
I am a carrot fiend.
I raised her right.
I eat my vegetables. This is a weird snack, and I don't know if other people like it, but if you want to try something new, I love it. Carrots eaten in tandem with white cheddar popcorn. I don't know why. White cheddar cheese and carrots taste great together.
I mean, cheese, yes. I'd cheese with anything, yes.
Yeah.
So
maybe it's just the cheese with anything that makes it taste great. But I'll literally just be
love it
popping
so
those like
much.
popcorn.
That's always a good one. I like it.
No. Oh, I don't even get these gamer terms. VOS difficulty with no NG plus.
Village of Shadows difficulty with no NG plus. I don't know what that is. I know VOS is Village of Shadows.
Oh, okay.
Because that's one of the, like in Village you can choose that difficulty level.
Gotcha. Okay.
What is NG plus? Guys, what does NG plus mean? Please let us know.
No guns? No.
Oh, maybe no guns. So it's just knife mode.
That'd be insane
Dude,
mode.
I've watched people do it.
Really?
It is so impressive. Speedrunners who will do the run with knife only mode.
That's crazy.
How you guys do it, I don't know. I don't.
VOS mode no upgrades is theoretically possible, but something I will never try.
Oh, no upgrade? Wait, NG is no upgrades?
I think it means no upgrades.
I guess that's what the plus would be. NG, I mean, no upgrade to me would be NUG, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, somebody said you should play Doom Eternal. You should play Doom Eternal.
yeah.
You'll hear me.
Yeah.
Play
I like
all
it.
of them.
I do need you guys, if you're not on my Discord, please go on. I believe we do have a section on there to give me ideas of other games to play. Once I do 7 and Village, then it's going to be up to my subscribers to choose what next game I will play. So that's always fun.
Thank you to, it's either Dilla Naruto or Dylan Naruto. Thank you. I really enjoyed getting to do Pan for that one. That I didn't think she'd come back for a movie and be more badass, but I got to do it.
Hey, love it.
Oh,
all right, Michael. Ooh, there you go, love.
Man, your handwriting is so much
Enjoy.
nicer than mine.
Really? Because I think yours is so pretty. Mine's just like try to do it so people can
legible.
see it.
I like it.
Yay. Yay.
Oh, somebody put in a request, Death Trips on VR. I would love to see Katie play it.
Oh, okay. All right. So.
Oh, new game.
Ah.
New game plus weapons.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gideon. Is Gideon on here?
Do you know who that is?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So they said they'll be boarding, but if they miss it,
okay.
just so you know.
Okay, I will, I know you're going and flying and doing all that jazz, so if you disappear, we'll hold off on yours, but if by the end of the stream you're still unfortunately flying, then we will sign it for you. But we'll try to wait until you can hop back on real quick. Do we have Gideon?
Let me scroll down again.
Gideon says, I'm telling you guys, I do not like the way Streamily set up their new stuff. There it is. Okay.
Oh, somebody asked, do you stream all the games that you play on here, or is it on YouTube? Where do you stream?
I stream on here. Everything I stream right now, I am doing Resident Evil 7 in VR every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. I just chose Mia over Zoe. Surprise, surprise. And I have now entered the boat. So I'm now playing as myself, which is pretty trippy. So yeah, we're getting through 7, and then I'm going to do some DLCs for 7, and then we're going to go on to do Village. But Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Pacific time, right here on this Twitch channel. Okay. What just happened?
Oh, somebody asked, do I do Twitch stuff, or is it just IG Live? I used to do my Streamily stuff on Twitch, and I am very bad at technology. I can't get it to stream.
Really?
It'll get to the screen where it's like you
go.
put in just chatting or whatever, and then
Yeah.
hit live, and then freezes every time.
That's frustrating.
I have no idea why. So the past couple times I've had to do IG Live. I think that's what I have to do from now on, unless I can figure out.
I might be able to
why.
help you because mine was being kind of funky for a
glitching
little
too?
bit. Yeah. I had a day, I had to like reset some internet stuff, but then there was an update on OBS, which made everything wrong, so I had to change a bunch of stuff. So could be that.
Okay.
All right, so what are we on? We are on. So did we see, is Gideon here? Any Gideon? I love that name, by the way.
G Graves, are you here?
So Gideon says, "Hey y'all, happy Halloween/DLC weekend! Woo! Came running for this as soon as I saw it. Can't wait to see more of Rose and hopefully Mia in the DLC. Anyhow, could I get y'all's favorite line and a small doodle on here? Best G. G. Yes, we can definitely do that for you. So we got 5. Woo-doo. All right. Rose has a lot of quotes she's got to decide between.
Oh,
so.
yeah, so many.
I'm such an
So
asshole.
many. Yup. I mean, on one of them, I did just write, instead of the I can show you things Chris doesn't know I can do.
Yeah?
I did say that I love you, Dad.
That was sweet.
So I could write that too.
It's so sweet.
That's that.
Gideon. Gideon. Oh, it reminds me so much
Oh,
of
Gideon is here.
Pinocchio. Yay, Gideon! Woohoo! I love it, love it. Rio the Raptor. Fabulous. All right, so favorite line. Ooh. I'm guessing you want it from Village, so. Thanks, subscribers. Love you guys.
Man, I wonder if there's a way, because like normally on Streamily you write your name, but then on here it's a username. So unless their username, like if they got freaking lucky and like their username is their exact name, you'd have to like write on there. And I see a couple of like, I'm having to leave, but my print is coming up if you can still sign it for me. but I don't. The username is different than the name.
Yeah, well, sometimes they'll
They'll
have
put
the
their
username on here also. Not all the time.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they do, not all the time, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
So try to check it out and see, but...
Someone wrote, did Baby Rose have any lines? There's no crying.
Don't chop me into bits.
Goo goo gaga. And I did not voice those.
Aww.
I think they had an actual just like
baby,
because in a lot of video games you can have like a library of sounds that you can get. So it's probably like baby library of sounds.
Oh, there we go. Kay said Streamily used to let you put your username and not anymore. We'll have to let Streamily know that they should
we'll let them know.
Let people still do that because it's a little frustrating. It's actually very frustrating.
Yeah.
Oof, like, guys, I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Sorry. I'm trying to see it. Like, some of these markers have a nice point, and some are all, like, mushed at the end, which makes it really frustrating. All right, guys, so once we're done with Gideon's, Abigail is up next. So if Abigail is here, please let us know, my love.
There you go, Gideon.
There we go, Gideon.
Woo.
Thank you. Marker fumes, yes. I love it.
I mean, we're also having drinks too, so that drinks mixed with the marker fumes, perfect combination.
Absolutely. All right, so Gideon, that's headed your way. And next, I did see Abigail is here. So Abigail, we're about to sign yours. So I'm going to give you that one and read.
Were there? Okay.
So Abigail says, I have yet to play 7, but enjoyed Mia in 8. Can't wait to play the DLC and see what Rosemary uncovers. Could I possibly get both of your favorite quotes?
Yep.
You're like, absolutely.
Got it.
We can do that.
How is it that somebody played 8 before 7? Isn't it a continuous story?
Kind of. Like, you can play them without playing the other.
Is there like some video games will have like a video at the beginning explaining what happened in the last game?
I don't know. Does 8 have that, guys? I actually don't even know. It would be smart if they did.
A little explainer video.
Well, I guess the opening sequence of 8 is a lot of dialogue of this is what happened.
Yeah.
This is what we've done in the last 3 years since said thing happened. And then Chris comes and shoots up my whole living room and kills Mia.
Ooh,
Dun, dun, dun.
dun, dun, dun. Alright, let me catch some of these.
Yeah.
Somebody asked if I'd seen Shrek 2. I actually like Shrek 2 better than Shrek 1.
I thought Shrek 2 was really cute.
I feel like a lot of people, it's like, no, Shrek 1 is better. I'm like, Shrek 2 is better. Better music.
Very true.
Both of them have great music. If that helps. Thank you, Abigail. Abby, that does help. She said the first part of her username is her name.
Which is very, very helpful.
We're glad you're here too, Angel of Death. Better late than never. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. It takes me some time to scroll down and get to them, but you can put them in the chat and I'll get to them. If I'm like way behind on the chat, then I just have to scroll forward. And if we have scrolled forward and talking about stuff that was after your question, then just put your question back in. Chances are I scrolled too far. But I'm trying.
I also was like, I think you and Andy are the only ones who are smart enough to like, your signature is just one name.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
She just puts Donna, and then she also just puts Andy.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, hi, let me put Mia Winters and, like,
I just put Rose.
It's just bad decisions.
I don't even write Rosemary.
Bad
Just Rose.
decisions. There you go, Abigail. Thank you for getting one of these.
Hey.
I'm so obsessed with this print.
I like how it's like the book.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's
Village of Shadows.
Derica and I were chatting about different ideas we had, and I said I would love to have a little creation of Village of Shadows brought to life with me and Rose, and she came up with this incredible image. I'm obsessed with it because she is that talented.
Oh, someone said 8 has a recap video, but you can skip it if you've played.
Ah,
7.
okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, that is very, very good to know. All right.
Oh, the people who said they played 8 before 7 was because they heard that 7 was way too scary.
I did hear that too.
Aww.
Okay, we're on yours now. Are you definitely gone? I know she was bored.
Could be. Hey!
Okay, we're doing K's right now. So Kay says, hey, Katie and Jeannie, I should be on my layover during the stream. Hopefully I can catch this being signed. I know Jeannie won't have a lot of official quotes to the DLC tomorrow, so feel free to write and doodle whatever. I know I'll love it.
Aww.
So Kay, we're about to do yours.
Yay.
Let me get that.
Okay, so it was a quote, right?
Yes. So there's Kay. Slay, yes.
Woo.
We're signing yours now, my love. Hopefully you don't get yelled at, because are you on your plane yet, or you just went through security? I can't remember what you said. I think you're straight chilling right now. I'm glad we got to yours before you're hopping on your flight. But question for you, Kay, since you are... Oh, I didn't tell Rosemary this. So Kay is kind of your, like, half-sister.
Oh.
Kay's my daughter. She helps me with everything.
Hello.
Get to introduce you guys.
Familia. Hello.
But Kay, I know you've received so many of these from me, and I don't want to give you the same quotes on end. Is there a quote that you want from Mia in particular? Let me know, because, yeah, I don't want to give you the same quote if I've already given you quotes before. So let me know, my love. Please, please, please.
Also, somebody asked, are quotes from the DLC allowed on this print, or quotes from the trailer? Nothing from the DLC. Nothing.
Unfortunately, guys,
It does not exist.
If the DLC does not exist yet, it does not exist.
Tomorrow it exists. Today it does not exist. So.
Oh, hold on. Not yet at the gate. I'm straight chilling. Yo, Kay, you are freaking out right now, my love.
Maybe it's the airport internet.
It's definitely the airport. It's definitely the airport. We love you so much. Jen Von Lee, hello, my love. Jen,
It exists in the
yeah. Yep.
I'm so shocked. You don't know more than I know. Man.
Yeah, they just, in the States, we are only allowed to do so
Is that
much.
because of the time difference? No. They're
No.
behind us.
No, they're ahead.
Oh, okay.
There's Jen, are you 7 or 8 hours ahead of us? I know.
Wait, so
GMT, man. It does. So Jen is, she helps Nicole out. She's her mod, so she's on a lot of Nicole's streams. So we love Jen. Hi.
Hey.
Yeah. If you're in Cali, 8 hours. So they're 8 hours ahead.
Okay, so it's
So
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, because it's past 11 p.m., so it's already out.
isn't that crazy?
Y'all know more about it than I do.
That's so bad.
Man. Aw, so I said seeing Jeannie right now gives me nostalgia when she played Portal 2. I went on Andy's stream
Oh, yay.
for that. It was a
So
fun and chaotic
fun.
time. Very
A lot
chaotic.
Of drinking. A lot of drinking.
Yep.
Serious discussions.
So chaotic. Especially, that game is hard. Have you played that game? It's so hard.
I have not. I am still learning a lot.
It's puzzle work, and it's puzzle work in like 4D. It's crazy hard.
It cry.
Yeah.
A friend will stream it tomorrow. I know, guys. Who's excited for the DLC tomorrow? I am. All right.
Oh, someone says I'm just about to dive into Shadows of Rose, so wish me luck. Good luck. Also, somebody had it was way earlier and it passed by, but somebody had said that they had played all of Village in 13 hours. Is that crazy fast or is that regular?
I don't know.
Like that seems crazy fast to me. Somebody had said that. I'm sorry, it happened earlier in the stream and I was just reading it. I was like, no way.
How fast a lot of them play is insane. 13 hours, though, I think, because speedrunners will do games in like 2 hours.
So that's more regular.
I think 13 hours is fast for normal people.
I finished Village in 2 hours.
Yeah. So you have some people who like do it super fast.
Oh my god.
I'm on stream like 10 of RE7, so it just goes to show you.
Wait. So how long would you say you
I do about 2 hours each day because I'm in VR, so I can only handle so much. And I probably have at least 2 more.
Gotcha.
1 or 2 more sessions, probably, kind of, sort of. I don't know.
That's crazy.
So Jen, how'd you like the DLC?
Right?
Since you're the only one.
You'd probably finish it in like less than a day. That's like a thing for me.
Let's put it this way, since we can't really talk about anything, how'd you like it? No spoilers.
You can talk about it.
You can talk. We can't answer anything.
Oh, someone says I bet I beat it in about 6.5 hours.
Nice. I love it. All right. Sorry, I'm being super slow on this.
Oh, there's a lot. What does that mean? The command?
Oh, they're just when they add that, it'll pop up to your Streamily page. So it'll be a link that people can just go to.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah, they're hooking everything up. So anytime we talk about things, they can pop it in there and people will have a link to go to Discord or Streamily or, I'm trying to think of all the different links we talk about all the time on here.
Wow.
There's a bunch.
That's so... Wow, this game really runs the full gambit. Somebody literally wrote, I used to be able to do RE4 in like an hour and a half. And then Dorika said, I've been chilling in Castle Dimitrescu and for more than 30 or 20 hours.
Oh,
I can't talk.
You're good.
So you can be as long as you want and as fast as you want.
All right, Kay. If you're on here, we just finished. So it says, so Kay, I keep telling you, it's not Rose I'm worried about.
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun. And then Jeannie, yours.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do. Dun, dun, dun. Powerful.
Power women. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Kay, my love. There you go. Okay, finished in 10 hours. Nice. I like it. All right. Let's see who's next, guys. We have Harrison. Is there a Harrison on here? And last name is XU. How would you say that? XU. Shoe? Harrison Shoe? Is there a Harrison on here? We are about to sign yours. So let us know if you are here. And there are no notes or anything, so just a signature, it looks like.
Salem Waldron said, Jeannie, you mentioned a new print. Can you say what the print will be of? I can't.
I bet it'll be of Resident Evil.
No comment. I'm going to drink instead of commenting.
Do you have any Resident Evil prints available? Besides this one?
We've done as groups.
As the group ones, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of fun.
Yeah. I mean, she was just in like that one little scene.
That's true.
So
it
is be like
kind of
baby photos.
It is kind of an epic scene, though. Like, there's an image of her at the gravestone.
But then people were mad about that
because
people didn't want to see an Ethan Winters gravestone.
True.
I got
but
flack
guys,
when that came out. Yeah.
Not
Well,
cool,
first off,
guys,
because
not
I
cool.
announced about it before people had played through the game, so they were like, way to go, spoiler alert. Yeah. learned my lesson real quick with that one. I like had to delete all my posts and then wait like a week to then post about it. Because that scene is a spoiler.
It is. It's definitely, well, because it's like an after the credits kind of scene. So I get that one being a little bit of a spoiler. Yeah. Can you at least say, is it going to be a big, a small, or an average size print? So will it be like an 8x10? Will it be a 5x7? Will it be a poster?
I haven't decided. So I haven't actually gotten them printed yet.
So let her know what you guys want.
Yeah, I was thinking, isn't it normally like 8x11 or 9x11? Is that the size?
I usually 8x10s.
8x10.
That's like headshot, yeah. So that's, and it also fits nice in frames and stuff.
8x10. Okay. It'll probably be 8x10.
Yeah. Most of the ones, I know when it's bigger groups like Lady D and her daughters, they did like a poster
massive one.
Yeah. So this one is going to Harrison with just the signature. So Harrison, again, if you are on here, I did not see anything though, so. Notebook size.
Right.
I mean, a notebook could really vary.
That'd be a really cool print if somebody did.
Just saying.
Like that.
Oh, yeah. That could be kind of cool. I think I just drew on you. Did I?
No, you're good.
I was like, did I get you?
Do you normally have Streamily print these, or do you print them?
I do them.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, Streamily had sent a company they used to work with, so I would do it through there. And then, depending on what I'm printing, how many I'm printing, I have all different shops that I go to.
Gotcha.
To just kind of get an idea.
Yeah, I normally... So I know Streamily, they'll, like, if you request, they'll print it for you. Mm-hmm. But then you have to get them sent to you, and it's kind of on, like, their timeline. Whereas if I just went to, like, I normally do, like, color images here.
I go to NoHo Print.
Oh, really?
Which is even closer, yeah. That's where I got these done. They're awesome. Thank you, NoHo Print. You guys are magical.
Yeah, but if we do that, then it's on our timeline.
Yeah. And that way... Like what happened to me recently, I accidentally miscounted and I sold one that I technically did not have. So I was able to run out very quickly.
Gotcha.
And get one printed for that person.
Smart.
So
Smart.
I was like, whoopsie.
Jeannie and Katie, what do you think Rose was like as a child?
Oh, come on, guys. You all know how sassy she was.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that
don't think
baby.
she was an easy kid.
Not exactly. She basically had like powers and shit. She would like was chopped up into pieces, put back together. She's moldy. She lives. She continues.
She's moldy.
She's moldy. And not only that, but like she says at the end of the game, she can do things that Chris doesn't even know about. You don't want to mess with that.
Sassy baby.
Sassy Harrison, thank you so much for you. All right. Next.
Oh, Ethan's not dead. He's just still doing more military training.
Agreed. That's what I like to say. We don't ever want to lose Ethan. We love Ethan. We love Ethan so much. Kaylee! I think I saw her on here. Kaylee, are you on right now?
Scrolling down, let me know.
So this one is for Kaylee, and Kaylee says, "Hi, Katie and Jeannie. So happy you're doing a duo signing. Could you write, 'You shouldn't have done that. It fucking hurt.' And, 'Don't you ever call me that again.'" I like it. Oh, sorry, there's more to yours. "Don't you ever call me that again. I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do."
All right, I'm going to have to write in very small print.
You got that whole thing.
Okay. All right, can you read the first part again?
Yes, absolutely. So it says, "Don't you ever call me that again." While she's doing that, I made cinnamon rolls, guys, so I'm going to finally munch on my cinnamon roll.
I know, when I walked into this house, it smelled straight up like cinnamon, sugar, fall. It was glorious.
Oh, happy day. Oh, somebody says, "You two are cinnamon rolls." Thanks.
Aww.
I take that as a compliment.
Ruined it. What was it?
Okay, so, "Don't you ever call me that again. I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do." Oh, it looks like, okay. "The blood bags have a question/request for the two of us. What is that, my darling?" Lexus. Let's see. I'm gonna have a little drink while you hop on here.
right.
Marie, you're good. You go out and do your thing. We will be here. Oh, my Samara. Is it Samara or Samara? The ring. Is it Samara? What's
That was
her name?
Samara.
Samara. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. When I see a well, I have to creepily crawl in and out of it.
I saw that.
So-
Yeah.
I'm at this gorgeous park. I see this well, and I was like,
Creepy.
I need to be creepy.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. All right, so Kaylee, I'm going to finish yours. Oh, what does Lexus say? So this is from Blood Bags, which is a Lady D incredible group that does so much stuff for us and helps out and all those fabulous things. Okay.
Howdy, Katie and Jeannie. Incoming. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Incoming message from Bloodbags. We're doing a video. We're doing a birthday video for Maggie again, and we love your participation. If y'all want to say happy birthday to her, that'd be super cash money.
Sure. I'm sure we can throw something together and send it to y'all. That's always very sweet of you guys to do for the different actors, so. Very,
We can
very
record it
nice.
after this.
Okay, where am I? You shouldn't have done that. That's right. I'm always afraid I'm going to write too big and like end up writing over my character.
Yeah. Well, I feel bad because some people, they want the art, they want like the artwork.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to do like really small, like,
That's
character,
what
you know.
I do. And some
then
people will be
there's
like,
some
no,
with,
write all over it. And I'm
Exactly.
like, really? But the art is so pretty.
Yep, yep. It's really, you get both sides of the spectrum.
Also, my most popular line is, it fucking hurt. So I always felt really bad signing all these autographs with the word fuck in it. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yep. But if they played that game, they know NSFW.
I mean, I get that, but at the same time, I have a friend who's 9-year-old, like 7 is his favorite game, and I looked at him like,
Really?
You're only 9. You shouldn't be watching
Yeah. Oh my god, really?
this. Yeah.
Oh, give me nightmares as a kid.
It gives me nightmares as an adult. All right.
I'm just here eating cinnamon roll.
Hey.
On an adorable jack-o'-lantern plate. It's so cute.
All right, Kaylee, our love. There you go, darling. Thank you so much for getting. I was like, there we go. It always does the reverse, so I go to do one thing. I'm like, nope, nope, which way? So just for you. Thank you.
Yay.
Who do we have next? Next we have Riley Dilworth. Is Riley on here? Riley.
Oh, they said if we just want to do the, say, a birthday message on here, they can clip it too.
Okay. We can do either
I
or.
don't know how people do that. That's so much technology. I'm the kind of person, like, if I like a screenshot, like, I'll play it on another device and hold up my phone to
Okay.
record it.
That officially makes me younger than you.
I'm just so bad at technology. I'm really bad with it.
We got to teach you a thing or two.
Right.
Alrighty. So we have Riley, and Riley says, sorry, I'm like trying to make things not a mess over here. Riley says nothing. So I guess we're just doing an autograph. Is Riley on here? I don't think so. So we're just going to sign this for Riley. And again, love the name. Wasn't that the name of the character from Inside Out? Wasn't the little girl's name Riley who had all the cloth? I think it's
shoot, I don't
Riley. That movie was so cute.
It's a good one.
So cute. I cried many a times.
I was like, I just remember, wasn't it just like joy, sad, like for the...
Well, those
for
were the things in their head. Yeah. The
like,
emotions.
Those are the characters' names I remember, but it was just the name of the emotion. I don't know if it counts.
Yeah, Riley was the little girl, so. Yay. Woohoo. After Riley, we have Coop. And I thought I saw Coop in here.
My roses are getting better. I'm very happy.
Nice.
Before they were looking like just a number 6 with a stick coming from it. So now it
Hey,
actually
people
looks
can
like a
appreciate that, though.
rose.
I know. I don't have like a single thing that I draw, but when people ask for doodles, I am very proud of my.
You don't try to draw the hand?
I usually do a stick figure Mia with the chainsaw.
Oh, okay.
So that's always a fun one.
Nice. Come on. All right, my drink is empty. I'm gonna grow it.
You go grab that.
Hey.
And then I will get this set up. Did we see Riley? Let's see. My loves, my darlings. Hi, hi, hi. How can you not remember the names, Matt? It was such a cute show. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Coop says...
Oh, this is already exploding.
At least it won't be like mine. Coop, howdy, howdy. Howdy, Coop. This print is extra cool, and I just had to pick it up. No special request, just thanks for being awesome. Well, thank you, Coop. Always love getting to chat with you when you're on, hanging out with us. Let's see. There we go.
Ooh, have you seen people get Resident Evil tattoos?
I have.
That'd be cool.
I haven't seen any Mia Winter stuff. I've seen Lady D. I've seen Umbrella Corporation. I've seen like the logo.
Okay.
Yeah. Although I did see Silas, a fabulous, fabulous man. I've done some stuff with a trans youth group that he helps run, and he had gotten an autograph, and he works at an aquarium, and I got to name a stingray there, which a few weeks ago I got to go to the aquarium and meet my stingray, Jimbo the stingray, and then I also got to name 2 sharks.
Oh.
Their names are Rose and Mia.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I'll have to show you pictures of Rose and Mia the sharks. But yeah, I got to go and meet all of them. But he wanted a doodle of Jimbo the stingray, so I did a doodle. Guys, not a good doodle. Very stick figure-y doodle. He got it tattooed on himself.
Wow.
He did ask permission, and I did tell him, please, you don't have to. Please don't do that.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
But he did, and then when I saw him, he showed it to me. It was very cute, very, very tiny. But he's got a bunch of like different tattoos and stuff, so that was one of them.
Cool.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Man.
But beyond that, I have not seen any other ones. I'm so impressed with that kind of stuff.
Is this
This is for Coop. This is
anything? Or
anything. Yeah.
Write a quote? Okay.
Coop just said no special requests. Just thank you for being awesome.
Okay.
So, yay. Why didn't I name one of the stingrays Ethan? I only named one stingray. The stingray's name is Jimbo. I named it after my brother. And then I got to name 2 sharks, and they are named Mia and Rose. So, but apparently there are a handful more sharks that he said he wants help naming, so maybe one should be Ethan.
Oh.
Maybe get the whole Winters clan up at the aquarium.
Hey, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Coop, just for you. Thank you. All right, let's see. Who do we have next? Ram. Is Ram on here? Ram says, greetings to Jeannie and Katie. Awesome performance as Mia and Rose Winters in RE Village. Please include your favorite quote of Mia and Rose respectively. Add like mother, like daughter at the top and hearts near your signatures. Thanks and Godspeed.
Aww.
Ram, that's so sweet of you. I love this request. I'm like, I very much so appreciate this request. Let me, which,
Maybe not like possessed mother, like possessed daughter, just like mother, like
just
daughter.
actually, I mean,
actual.
Mia kind of grew up and like stepped up in Village. She was kind of awful in 7.
Yeah.
She kind of grew up and had to become like a good wife and mother and person in Village. She was a little selfish in 7. I'll be honest. Little selfish.
You have character development. This is good.
It was nice. It was very nice. Although she still can't figure out how not to get captured, guys. Constantly getting captured and thrown into, like, cells and things. It's just not nice. All right, so I'll have you sign. We'll put the like mother, like daughter up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yay. Matt, I think Chewbacca pajamas for Halloween would be perfect. Why not? I absolutely think that's great.
There.
I'm trying to see. Jeannie, your hair looks amazing. Everybody loves your hair.
Thank you.
It is fabulous. I know I was going to dye mine because I was kind of getting bored, so I was going to split and dye the bottom of it like a fun color.
Yeah.
Kind of ran out of time.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much upkeep. I washed it this morning, and it's such a process to wash hair like this without taking out the color.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, it's just... Anyway, and it's expensive every time you go to the hairstylist to get it redone. So
Yes.
I don't know if this might be the end.
It is really cute, though.
I told myself when I was done coloring it, I would chop it off to a bob.
Ooh.
And, let it be fresh, you know what I mean?
That is kind of... Okay.
But I don't know if I'm there yet. I don't know. I keep on saying, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm cutting it off. And then I get it re-dyed. So, I don't know.
Oh, they also wanted a quote.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
no worries.
I'm going to short one.
All right. Whee! Sometimes I get writing so fast that halfway through signing my name, it's I stop because I'm about to write the wrong letter, and I'm like, wait, no, this is my own name. What is happening right now?
Man, there's a whole community of RE streams.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's saying I just got off of Sasha's. And
So many. If you want to add your quote.
I do love the what would you say, family aspect of outside of the game, the community.
The RE community, granted, this is the first game I've ever been a part of, but the outpouring of love and for the actors, but also for each other.
Yeah.
Seeing the different groups, how everybody is there for each other and doing things. It really is incredible. Yeah. I've been super, super impressed, for sure, with all of it. I'm putting the hat back on, guys. All right, Ram. There you go, darling. Like mother, like daughter. Just for you. Enjoy. All righty. Who do we have next? Cassie. All right. So is Cassie on here? Will I write this number?
Oh.
Yay, girl. Did mother not teach you?
The cinnamon rolls are just too good.
I love it. I love it. Cass. All right. So it says, hi, Katie and Jeannie. Please, could you both write a quote from your character and maybe a little doodle? Thank you. So excited for the DLC tomorrow. Woo! Yay.
Oh, now everybody's writing really sweet stuff about the community.
Oh, yes. So incredible. Aww. You guys are always there for each other and helping each other out, and it makes me so proud to be a part of this.
Top tier.
All right. Just give me a second. I'm going to do a quick doodle over here.
Did they say a quote for that one too?
A little quote and a doodle.
Oh.
If possible.
That's when they take time, the doodles.
Technically, your rose is a doodle, so.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah.
Just put the arrow to her.
Interesting.
What a random, wholesome community find. A horror game.
Oh,
a
yeah.
gory horror game.
Yep. Proud of it, man.
Who'd have thunk? Trauma brings people together. Aww.
It really does. There you go. See? My little doodle.
Hey! I like it!
Yay. So amazing. Also, Lords, or what? How did you say it? Lourdes?
Lourdes.
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 Lourdes or Lords, depending on how you say pronounce. If you are on, if not, we are going to sign yours next, so that when you do get to watch it, you'll get to see. So yours will be next, darling. Oh my God, people are.
Aww.
Oh yeah, people are saying it is Luli. Is it Luli? Marquez?
Is that a nickname for one? I've never heard a nickname of Lourdes. So I don't know.
Or is Luli the nickname? Luli's the nickname.
Huh? I guess it is.
Yeah, it is Luli.
Gotcha.
Thanks, guys. I wasn't 100% sure about that. Which we're literally wearing the jerseys she made us, so we should be a little bit better about that. But I just wanted to make sure that it was the right person. Yeah, her full name. Okay.
Ah.
I love that so much. Okay, well, now we are going to sign hers finally. So we are on it here. But real quick before we do.
Oh, yes.
Cassie! So there you go. You get a nice little rose doodle, and then you get Chainsaw, Mia, and Ethan. So, just for you. All right, so we're about to do Luli's here. And I did, because Luli did order it above, so I made sure she's got number 2 out of 50. So, it's still correct. But... But I didn't... Luli's not actually on right now, right?
Does it happen to say her
It says her
username?
No, it says her
Oh.
full name on this, but I wanted to make sure that she wanted us to write her full name. But that is what's on here, so I'm going to guess that's what she would like.
Yeah.
Kay is very excited. Oh, Luli's at Universal. Kind of jealous. Send her our love. Very jealous.
Yeah.
I would not mind being there.
I didn't do the Halloween Horror Nights.
I haven't done it in many years. I did it way back in the day.
I have an annual pass, so I go often. So I see everything like set up, but I haven't done Halloween Horror Nights because it's as much as it is for like a season pass.
It's
for
ridiculous. It is ridiculous. All right, so I'm gonna read this out. Ask Luli to appear. Yay! I can finally get the mother-daughter duo print. This is amazing. Love Dorika's art and you guys. Feel free to write whatever you'd like. Thank you so much for doing all you do and being so awesome.
Aww.
That is very, very sweet of you.
Nice. How does one sound? I know, it depends on if the lines are long today. If the lines aren't long, then she's not going to be on her phone. If the line's long, that's what I do to get through a long line at a theme park.
What do you do?
Just on my phone.
I usually play, like if I'm with people, I play that heads up game.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Actually, Disney now has a thing, I don't know if you've done it yet, where they'll there's an app, and on the app when you're in line, they'll let you do Disney trivia for a group, and then there's different games that are...
That's fun.
Yeah, it'll actually know what ride you're on, and then there are games associated with that ride.
I love that.
And so for Space Mountain,
That
we were
one.
doing space travel games on the Disney app.
How did I not know?
They're amping up their game.
Yeah, well, with how much they're charging now for everything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but oh my lord. Back in my day,
Right.
when I used to work for Disney,
way back when, they didn't charge anything like that. You used to go to a ride and you waited in line and the characters would wander the park. There was no going somewhere to see one particular character. That's just silly talk.
That's true. There's like pictures of me with like, it's like Goofy or something in the front of Animal Kingdom.
Oh,
like,
yeah, everywhere.
everywhere.
They used to just wander.
You catch them.
Make sure we got. All right. So there we go, Luli. We hope you're having fun at Universal. We love you. For you, my darling. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lourdes.
Alrighty. Who do we have now? Oh, is Adrian on? Oh, yeah, he is. Hey, Adrian. What up? I'll see you Saturday night. I'm looking forward to your costume. See what you and Becca are going to dress up as. It's going to be good times, good times.
Since when did Katie become a grandma? You're too young.
I mean, Rose is growing up so fast, guys.
That's true.
I mean, you never know. All right, guys, so it looks like we are on to we just finished the VIP orders. So we're shipping.
That was just finishing the VIPs?
Yeah. Now we're on to regulars.
Oh my gosh.
So we got Eric. Is Eric on here? Eric says, you can write whatever you guys want. Love you both. Eric, I like it. I like it.
Potato is my favorite vegetable. That's
Oh.
what I'll be writing.
I love potatoes. I live for potatoes, guys. Oh wait, what number is this? This is 14.
TLC. Oh, he's here.
Who? Eric?
I think so.
Yay, Eric! Woohoo! All right, Eric, we are signing yours now. Is there anything you want to change or adjust now that you're actually here? You officially told us we could do whatever we wanted. Are you sure you want to keep to that? 'Tis the question.
Speak now or forever hold your breath.
Forever. Whenever I hear that, I just think of
Forever.
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry, guys.
Name that movie.
Come on, guys. I know you guys can. I know you can.
Please name that movie.
We just got a gift sub. Aw, thank you guys. That was so sweet of you. Woo! That was really, really sweet. All right, Eric.
Hey, Deximus, you're right.
What happened? There we go.
Oh, okay, too many people are saying Toy Story. No, The Sandlot. It's The Sandlot.
I'm like, Toy Story, what?
I don't know.
No. Sandlot, guys, and if you're about to tell me you've never seen it, leave the stream right now and go watch.
Go to your room.
Go to your room and watch The Sandlot immediately. And not the remakes or sequels or what.
Remakes?
They made like sequels or they did something. Just watch the original and stop there. 100%. Original, done. Period. All right. People are like, wait. Jeannie did just find out she has a half sister. I know. Rosemary. Rose was acting up, you know.
Man.
Kay's always there for me.
Aww.
Rosemary, you just disappear. Limbs flailing every which way, come back together every once in a while. I mean, what is this? What is this? It hurts. It hurts.
It's like the baby from The Incredibles.
Yeah. baby
You don't
Jack.
know what the powers it has.
Baby Jack.
Oh God.
Oh, I love it. The best part is I have so many quotes about Rose.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm like, so many. So many. What's wrong with Rose?
Oh, Rose.
You are Daddy's little girl, though, man. That is one thing Village did show.
I just feel bad. So I grew up watching Titanic. So when I think Rose, I just think, you're so stupid, Rose. You're so stupid. As he's getting back on the boat to be with her.
That's so true, but at the same time, I think, just scoot over, there's enough room on the stupid door.
Right? Oh my god. I totally missed it. Was there a quote for this one?
This is right or doodle whatever you would like.
Okay.
Wait, what scenario did I just make up? That people are traumatized by. Oh, A League of Their Own is fantastic.
Yeah. I haven't seen the new show, though.
I have not watched the show. I know a lot of you guys haven't said it's amazing. I am excited to watch it. I'm more mad that I never even got an audition for it since I literally grew up playing baseball and softball for years and years and years.
Aww.
Like, I was made for that kind of show.
Yeah.
It's not that easy, guys. It's really not. Okay, let's see here. Whoop, there we go. For Eric. Woo! I'm like, I just got stuff on my hands, so I gotta not touch the print with my gooey hands.
I've been spoiled over here since I'm not even handle them. I'm like going
Okay.
through it.
There we go. So for you, Eric, make sure everything is signed correctly. Yes. Alrighty. Next we have
Da da da.
Katya. Catia.
Katya?
Is it Katya?
I would say.
I'm gonna guess Katya. Are you on here, my darling? Oh, you like our background? It is a vibe. It's a very Halloween-y, spooky vibe. It's what we go for.
But like cozy Halloween. Very cozy.
We did want a very cozy feel to it, so. Glazed prints, yes. If we don't wipe our hands down, they will be cinnamon glazed.
Yeah. They'll smell amazing.
Yay. Boop-a-doo. Let me grab this. So Katya says, oh, I probably should have read this. Katya, hi. I have to call my jury duty. I have to call my jury duty literally on the 28th.
Oh, wow.
That's really funny. So, I was wondering if you and Katie can write an encouraging quote from your characters. Thank you, P.S. Pray that I won't have to go all the way to Boston to be at my service at 8 in the morning. Ah, where are you driving from? That sounds dreadful. We can do some encouraging quotes for you, of course.
Right.
Alright, let's get Katya.
I'm just reading comments here. Takes me a second. Hi, I'm doing well. I'm just going through comments. It's been a long week. It's been a weird week. It's like one of those weeks where you're excited because it's like Halloween's coming up. It's almost like a vacation, not a vacation week, but like a holiday kind of week. But it's not. You still have to work every day. It's just been one of those. You're like, no, but it's Halloween. I shouldn't be working. And yeah, I would love to say that I'm playing the DLC tomorrow, but I'm working. Not all day, but my husband is working too, and he's a lot better at the video game, so if I can't play it and he can't play it, then I'm not playing the game.
You're like, it's not gonna happen.
It sucks. I'm like so stuck on his timeline.
Aww.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What was this
So
one again?
this is encouraging quote from your character. So like a made up. Just encouragement from Rosemary. While you do that, I'm gonna top off my drink. Doo-doo, as my skeleton legs walk by.
Oh, do. Yeah. It's just one of those weeks, you know, when like you want it to be like you're off for the week because it's a holiday. Like I feel like Monday, it's Halloween. We should have the day off. No, still work day.
It is kind of sad in that way.
I was thinking of, so as of right now, and that's the kind of the thing with my job, you can have a day off and then they'll say like even today I was supposed to have a session. My agent emailed me last night of like, could you do a session 3 to 4? And I was like, no, I have on my calendar, and they do my calendar.
Geez.
So I wrote on my calendar that I was doing this, and I was like, can you do it like 1 to 2, anything past 2? I'm gonna be like in the car.
Like, we always could have adjusted this.
Yeah, they pushed it back to next week, but
Okay.
still, I'm like, it's
hard.
the nature of it that it can be free and then you're busy. So I'm like tentative, like not even posting it, but I'm thinking if I have my afternoon, I have a session in the morning on Monday, but if my afternoon is still available, I might do my Streamily signing then.
Ooh, there you go.
I don't know if that's too soon though, if I'm having the new print come out tomorrow, if I should give it like a week. I don't know.
Be surprised.
Yeah.
I know a lot are doing on the 5th. A lot of RE
Oh, really?
DLC actors are doing signings, I believe, November 5th. Okay, Katya, so fingers crossed you don't have to drive all the way to Boston, but we have your print here. I wrote, keep pushing, keep working, keep believing in all you do. You are strength. Remember that, Mia. And then you.
I've got this. And so do you.
Nice. Woohoo! Just for you, love. Thank you so much.
Yay!
All right, next we have. Oh. Okay, I always screw this name up. I love you guys so much, and you know I butcher names. AOI. Oi?
Where is it?
Ryu Goku? Oi.
Owie?
Aoi Ryu Goku?
Owie?
Ryu Goku. Ryu Goku.
Oi.
Oi! Oi!
Oi.
There you go. Thank you. Oi!
And have you ever seen the movie Bridget Jones' Diary?
Oi!
Oi! Oi!
So sorry, and 100%. I know I did this to you last time. I signed something for you. I feel awful. Hi. Is that actual Neil, or did somebody take his name? That's my question. If it's actual Neil, hi. Oh, it is him.
Ah!
I was like, did somebody steal Neil's name? Hi, everybody say hi to Neil.
Hi, Neil!
He's hanging out. Woo. Probably not drinking as much as us.
I know. That's how, like, I feel so bad. I have, like, a couple sips, and then I'm like, I get
just
yeah. Super chill.
There it is.
Uh-huh.
Daddy's little girl.
It's the only love I get.
You can hang out with Dad. There you go. So, how creepy. He's been used and abused.
Oh my god. I feel like I can't touch it. That's so stupid. It's fake, but it's hard for me to touch.
I really have to, like... He's...
That is so creepy.
Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. Fabulous. Fabulous. Oi! I don't believe I saw you on here yet. So we are going to sign yours. It looks like no special instructions, just a signature. So again, we apologize for butchering your name. But you know, on my stream, that's what you're going to get. Because I am terrible. Terrible. So, yeah.
It's a great combo because we get the wrong name and then the really bad handwriting for mine on my side. So
you know, it's a
combo.
nice meld. It's a family thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely a family thing. I like it.
Family trait. Somebody had asked, let me look at it. Jeannie, while mocapping Rose, did you have something to simulate the hat she wears? This I remember because, so in that cutscene with Rose, she's going up a hill up to the gravestone, and I did not have so when you're doing mocap, I don't know if you see, like, we posted pictures. It's an entire bodysuit, there's a head cam, there's all this stuff. So you can't put a hat on when you have all that head cam. And you also can't, there were a couple times where I would offhandedly, because you're trying to act like how you normally act. Normally, if I had a hat on, yeah. But if you have a hat on, absentmindedly, you would do like pushing the cap back a bit, or moving it a bit, or scratching your head underneath it. So there were a couple times where I would want to, like, going up to my dad's grave, like, move my cap a bit, and they're like, you can't put your hands around where it is, because when it picks up the data, that the gear on your head goes out to about here. So your hand, the data actually shows your hand out here, and it's too much work to then put your hand here.
Guys.
It's just too technical. So they said, don't touch your head as if you have a cap on, but your eyesight. So if I was looking here, I had to look like up here a little bit.
Cover it.
So you still had to act like you had the hat on, which made it super awkward because I'm like looking at Dad's grave, but like, Dad.
You would think it would be like a, hey, let me shift my hat and look, but no, that
because they can't change the data.
No touchy. Basically.
No touchy. No touchy.
No touch.
Name that movie.
I know that movie.
Anybody? No touchy. No touchy.
That also became a big thing when the scene where she goes up to who was it?
Oi,
Hey!
for you, my love. Thank you so much.
It looks like my
There you
rose is
go.
a knuckle.
Your roses are getting creative, more and more creative. The more Jeannie drinks, the more creative her rose doodles are getting.
There's more thorns. I'm like putting in detail.
I'm really excited for like the very last print that we signed today to see what your rose is going to look like.
The first rose to the last. Oh man. Oh, let me scroll down a bit. Let's see. Fun. You're welcome.
All right. Next we have Kat. Kat also just signature. So if Kat is on here, we are about to do yours, darling.
Everybody definitely got the Emperor's New Groove.
Yay!
We got that one.
How did you not get Sandlot, guys? That hurts. That hurts.
They're saying I thought Jeannie would have had a mocap hat like Maggie or Neil did. Did they have?
They had it. It kind of came out because theirs was so wide brimmed. Both of them had very. I mean, Neil, you're on here. I didn't actually get to see you doing it, but I know I saw pictures of Maggie, and it was like a wide brim because her hat was so huge.
Oh, so they have to simulate it.
So there was simulating. But Neil, I'm not sure about what they had you in. So please feel free, if you're still on here, to jump in and tell them what they did to your helmet to
your
create
head.
the hat.
Yeah, I guess a baseball cap. The characters are so like out
All
there,
over the place, yeah.
in this video game. So I guess a baseball cap is actually really super normal. So
They didn't need to do anything.
Yeah, it's like just actually give a baseball cap on.
I mean, if you think about it, like Lady D is 9'6", Heisenberg is, I believe, how tall is Heisenberg? Let's take a quick look. How tall was Heisenberg?
Jeez.
Heisenberg was probably around like 6 something. Probably about like 6'2", 6'3", something like that. So
Yeah.
he was a tall one. Lady D though, yowza. Yowza. All right. So we are signing cats, guys. If you're just joining or hopping in, we finished up the VIP orders. We're now on to the regular orders. If you're interested in getting this incredible print that the amazing Dorica created for us, it's a very comic booky image of Mia and Rosemary Winters, Village of Shadows style. You can head over to Streamily and get them if you purchase right now today. It will be signed live on stream. If you do purchase later, once we're done with the stream, they will be signed and sent to you, just not live. They are a limited edition. Once we sell out of them, we are not printing anymore. So this is it. Halloween specialty.
I have to look up like the audio for that because it's your voice and that's reading it, right?
In the beginning. So the very beginning of the game, it's my voice, and it's you at the end.
See, every time I haven't listened to that clip yet because every time I would try to like look up that clip because I love the artwork
It's so beautiful.
of that. Like it's very the last Harry Potter movie. the story of the
Deadly Hallows.
yeah, it's very that kind of art style, and I love that.
Uh-huh.
But every time I look up
I
a
like
clip,
that.
it would be your voice. So I'm like, I guess they cut it because I remember doing the VO session. but then I
No,
never
if
heard
you
it.
actually watch the game. So I'm like the first half of the book before the game starts because that's when you're kind of getting a feel for it. And then the very end with your scene, basically you're on the bus and there's the voiceover of you finishing the story. And I believe through the end credits are you finishing the story.
I've never heard it, girl.
See, you have a whole nother quote you can write.
Didn't even know. Man,
I do have the book here if you want to take a look.
the actual.
Yes.
Where did you get this?
An amazing fan sent it to me. So I read this once a month to everyone on Storytime with Mia. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so
Lily,
cool.
hi love. We signed your print. I see you're on now. We were all very jealous that you're at Universal. Or were at Universal if you're here now.
Yeah. Oh my god. So there's nowhere to purchase this? I would so buy this.
I even reached out to Capcom to see it, and I could not get it. It comes, I believe there's a collector's edition, like, huge thing you can get, and the book is in it. And I believe someone
But if
got
you
it
don't
that
want
way.
the whole game and everything.
People do sell them out on eBay. I have seen it on eBay. But yes,
This is beautiful.
an amazing Ari fan. I love you guys so much. Sent it to me. And that's how I started Storytime with Mia. Was by getting this and being able to read it to you guys. So basically, like, this kind of ending, I think, like, all of this stuff you are reading at the end of the game.
Wow.
Yeah. So, it's very sweet. It's very touching, guys. It's beautiful.
I just remember I was like trying to read it the way Emma Watson read it in the
Oh,
seventh
okay.
Harry Potter movie, but with an American accent. Like that was the kind of tone,
Yep.
the feel. I literally was just trying to do her same voice.
They just wanted me doing, like, princess story time, reading to the daughter, even though technically when I'm reading it, I'm not Mia. Dun, dun, dun. Spoiler! There you go, Kat. Thank you so much. Woo woo. Alrighty. Up next, who do we have? Zachary. Zachary, I thought I saw you on here. Guys, I think we only got like 10 more. We're getting through.
Ooh. Man.
Let's see. Zachary says, let me see. I love how they like make these things so long. Okay. What happened?
That is so sweet.
Aww. Of course, my love. Of course.
We were reading Lourdes' comment.
Yes.
Lily's comments.
It's very kind. Of course. We wanted to make sure that's everything you wanted.
Right
and
here.
yay. I'm glad you got to pop on. Okay, Zachary. Hi, Katie and Jeannie. Go ahead and sign whatever you want. Use profanities if you want. Have fun with it.
Oh my god.
Thanks for your great Thanks for your great performances in the game. Can't wait to see what the future holds. Have a fantastic day. Thank you.
Regular.
Oh my god. Guys, so much stuff. Are you guys having a good time hanging out? Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Woo!
We always love doing this with you. And like I've said in the past, as long as you guys want to be here hanging out, we love being here hanging out with you. So it gives us the reason. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. There'd be no reason for me to be out here.
Very accurate. Same for me.
So thank you guys so much. It's always a grand time hanging out. Real quick, I do want to remind everybody that voting for the Spooky Short Story Contest ends tomorrow at midnight. So if you have not gone onto my Discord and read the short stories that were submitted for the contest, please do. There's only about 9 of them, so it's not a ton. And read them, vote on your favorite, and we're going to announce the winner on Saturday, and that's the story we're going to read on Sunday for Storytime with Mia. So go vote, please. Yay. Okay. So
I've been getting into horror short stories lately. I'm
Please.
reading through all of H.P. Lovecraft's short
Okay.
stories. which most of his stories were short stories because most of his writing was done when he sent in horror to a horror publication.
Oh, that's
and sometimes
cool.
they would publish him, a lot of times they wouldn't. Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yep.
Wackadoodle.
Yeah, but also I just discovered this last night and I'm obsessed. Netflix has a new show called Cabinet of Curiosities. Have you heard of it?
No.
It's literally like it's 40-minute episodes and every episode is a short horror story.
Okay, that's fun.
It's really good and it's hosted by Guillermo del Toro. Yeah, it is good stuff.
When does it start? Has it started
I
yet?
just
Not
happened
yet?
to... No, it is. I just
Okay.
happened to go on Netflix last night, saw it was posted, saw the first episode, and I was like, oh my god, this
I
is
love that.
insane.
Okay, I'm excited to see that out. I'd like check that out.
And I also found that one of the H.P. Lovecraft short stories I read called Pickman's Model is an episode. In Cabinet of
Okay.
Curiosities. And reading the short story, I'm like, oh, I'm very excited to see that brought to life, because it is fucked up.
I love it.
I like that kind of stuff.
Obviously.
Yeah, horror
Ditto.
movies, so many times they fall flat. So many times they fall flat. But short stories tend to be better. I think a short snippet of something disturbing lasts,
So good.
gives a longer impression, I
Yeah,
guess.
I could see that. Zachary, thank you so much.
Woo.
For you. Woo, woo, woo. Who do we have? Zachary? Jasmine.
Watched it.
Ooh. Jasmine. I like how you spell it.
Wait,
With
how
a
is it spelled?
Y. Jasmyne.
Oh.
Love that spelling. I've never seen it spelled like that.
I feel like I would want to say Jasmine.
Jasmine.
but- Yeah.
But Jasmine. Either way, it's gorgeous. All right, let's see what you have to say, darling.
Oh,
Oh. Yay! Woohoo! We love
Welcome.
when you guys are on here with us.
let us know if we're pronouncing it correctly. We're just
Okay.
loving your name.
Just write 1 for Jasmine, 2 for Jasmine. I figure that's the best way. Because a lot of times when I ask, they just say yes, and I'm like, to which one?
Or they just write out the name. It's like,
yeah,
Okay.
I still don't know. 1, Jasmine.
okay.
All right. I love the spelling. So fantastic. All right, Jasmine. It says, hello. I enjoyed... I'll give you that to start writing while I write. I enjoyed how each of you portrayed the characters you both played. I was wondering if you could put your favorite quote and doodles representing who you played. I would love that. Also, Rose is the cutest baby I've ever seen. She really was, guys, wasn't she? My favorite is her in her little monkey outfit for Halloween. I'm just saying. So cute. So cute.
Sweet baby.
Voting, the voting should be on my Discord, guys. So if you scroll down to where the short story section is, you should be able to vote there. I know people have started voting. Voting's been going on all week. It ends tomorrow at midnight, so just an FYI. Okay, so I'm gonna have one here.
Baby Rose gives me CGI Twilight baby vibes.
Oh my god.
I did not know that was an actual actress. I always thought it was just fully CGI, but there's a little girl.
Oh, yeah.
And they like babied her face.
It's odd.
That's crazy.
It's weird what they did. Little strange. I'm gonna admit, guys, a little strange. So.
I have not seen Twilight yet. I mean, technically it's a Halloween movie, right?
Yeah, technically.
Technically.
Not a good one.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I'd rather watch Interview with a Vampire.
My vampires are not supposed to sparkle in the sunlight. They should burst into flames and be screaming in pain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Just saying. I'm
I
not
need to
violent.
rewatch Interview.
So good. The show. They've made a show that's coming out. Yeah.
It's out or it's
I
coming?
believe it's out.
Oh.
Is it
good?
Is it on Paramount? No, I don't remember what it is. I remember seeing a preview for it. But yeah, it's an actual show, which I was very like, what? Huh? How are they going to do that?
Are they
Okay.
going to get Brad Pitt? Are they bringing Brad? I'll watch it. If
I mean,
Brad
granted, he hasn't aged. He is a vampire, so there are certain actors.
Same with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise. Although I did see Tom Cruise recently, and I'm like, okay, the crazies finally caught up with him.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like.
He was always crazy.
Paul Rudd, though, that is somebody who, he looks the same as he did in Clueless.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
So true. I love seeing pictures of his wife. This is very random. I saw an article of celebrities that are married to civilian, no-name, just regular people.
Normal
and his
people.
wife is, like, not in the industry whatsoever. And they're so cute. They just look
And
normal.
happy, probably.
It's like a normal woman next to Paul Rudd.
I love that.
Oh, true love. If only Keanu Reeves would... I'm a civilian. Keanu Reeves can marry me. I'm okay
I
with
heard
that.
he's like beyond respectful and so sweet and so kind and all that stuff, and I would love to meet him. I'd love to work with him, but just to meet him. Just to meet him.
Or marry him. I'll marry him.
That would be magical too.
That is
but
my Constantine.
I'm so good.
I was trying to convince. So my husband already has like tattoos up his arm. If he didn't, I'd be like, you have to get the. If you haven't seen the movie, he has these tattoos on his arms that match up.
Go see the movie, guys. Great. They're making a sequel finally. They like finally
What?
like, announced or something a sequel to Constantine. Like it was talked about, and yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'll admit, I know they did a sequel for Bill and Ted's. I never watched it. The new one.
I heard it was like silly fun. Like it's not.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
Hocus Pocus too. It's like okay, it's cute.
Oh, okay.
It'll never be as great as the original, but like okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, apparently he said out of all the movies he's ever done, that's the only one he wanted to do a sequel of or wish would come back.
Really?
And this
you
was
didn't want to do
years,
Matrix?
years ago. He had said, well, they were like, if you could choose one, like what character would you love to come back or like play again? And I guess he said Constantine, and this was years ago. And then I want to say this year they announced that they were doing another. Yeah. So I was like,
That's a good one.
okay. I see you. What are we on?
That's with Rachel Weisz, who is in The Mummy, another Halloween favorite.
Rachel Weisz.
She's goals.
Lesbian crush one.
Okay, we were talking about Ant-Man, guy visiting the Quantumania trailer.
Jasmine, for you, darling.
Thank you!
Woohoo. Oh, you wanted some doodles. I'm going to throw a doodle on. You put your rose. I'll throw a little doodle.
I'll throw a little something, something over here. Don't mind me. Ooh, ooh.
What was the main difference between working on Seven and Village?
Honestly, for my character, it was a huge difference. I was in Seven a lot more, so I got to work with a lot more actors. My character got to interact with a bunch of characters, whereas in Village, I really only got to interact with Ethan and a little bit of Chris. Other than that, like, I really didn't get to, like, see or act with... Now, granted, COVID kind of put a little damper in things.
Oh, shoot, that was right in the middle of COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was pretty insane. So COVID kind of... So I don't know if COVID didn't happen, if it would have been any different. You know, there maybe would have been a possibility of me being on set, getting ready to shoot stuff while other actors were there, so I could have at least met and seen people more.
Yeah.
But because of COVID, everything was so spread out, which was very good. But yeah, like I got to work with so many actors in Seven, which was amazing, and it was so much fun getting to like see how everybody worked. And even since I wasn't in, I got to actually watch and see what was going on. And then in Village, it was just, you know, I got my Ethan, I got a little bit of Chris, and that was it. So I didn't get to meet most of the actors until the cast party last year.
Wow.
Like when the game was released, I finally got to meet like all these different actors. So that was pretty trippy. So that for me was
That's
the
nice that you
biggest.
guys put together a cast party though, like
It
even
was-
after everything, you know.
Yeah, and a lot of it had to do because of COVID. It was like, okay, what can we do? 'Cause, you know, a lot of things just weren't able to be done because everybody was still having to separate. So last year, you know, once people were getting vaccinated, once things were happening, work was starting to go back up, and it was like everybody tested, made sure, and then we had planned a live stream. It came out. Capcom gave us like stuff to raffle off to people. So it was a whole big thing. It was really, really
Wow.
fun. And that's where I got to meet most of the actors.
Man.
so a little different.
Katie, did you meet Clancy's voice actor? He did a great job.
I did. Wait. Time out. Clancy. Clancy was the... Sorry, guys. I'm trying to think. Clancy's voice actor was...
Somebody says, was there DLC?
Well... Oh, are you guys talking about Kitchen? DLC with Clancy and Lucas. Yeah. So, I'm trying to think. Clancy... I'm not sure who Clancy technically was. I'd have to look up to see who... Because there were a few actors who did smaller roles that were only in, like, maybe 1 or 2 days way in the beginning.
Gotcha.
And I can't remember because, again, like you'll notice, they use a lot of us, a lot of the same actors for other stuff, especially if it's like, oh, we just need you for the motion capture, or, oh, we just need you for the facial capture. So a lot of times there can be an actor who is voicing one role, but then doing motion capture for another role.
Wow.
In Village, you have people who were Lycan. Some of the actors, I know Andy and Neil, I believe, were Lycans at one point in the game. So you really get to do a lot of stuff, guys.
They just use you for it all.
They just use you. All right, Jasmine, there you go. I gave you the little chainsaw, Mia, down there. She's chainsawing the crow.
You put her like on the ground too.
Yeah.
She has like a background and everything.
She's like, she's hanging out.
Yep. I like it.
Yay, we are reusable actors.
Accurate.
I love it. Okay, Gem. Like Gem and the Holograms.
Oh. Is it spelled like that?
Jem.
Ah.
Love it.
Cool.
Gem, thank you, Katie and Jeannie and Darika for your time. Let me set a scene.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Everybody, get in the mood. Here we go. After a long journey, here is the climax of the game. Mia and Rose are back to back, preparing to face the final bosses. Like that. What would they say to psych each other up? Ooh, okay. So we're writing on this what we're going to say to each other, psych each other up. I like this. Gem. Amazing. The next chapter.
Weird. Oh, hey, she's on the stream.
Gem, yay!
We like it.
Gem. Magical, okay. What would we say to each other? Ooh, and I have to think a little bit. I'm like, is it bad that all I can think are vulgarities?
Let's fucking do this.
Let's do it!
Fucking go.
Mama taught you right! Oh my god.
Let's fuck some shit up.
I love it. Let's do it.
We'll put Gem still on the print, just in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Look how creative you guys are. Amazing. All right. There we go.
Hold on, what is this?
Oh, is that just the
way-
blue? Yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's like tilted. Let's see if I can straighten it out.
Disappeared. Yep.
It's like the shadow of it. Huh?
Hey.
Just get in the mood. All right, guys. Guys, we're getting there. We have 6 more left. So just a reminder, we have, oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I lied. We have 4 more left. Let me double check and make sure.
Do you mean 4 more to sign or 4 more left available on Streamily?
No, 4 more to sign.
Oh, okay.
I'm just double checking because I'm like, whoop, whoop. This is amazing, guys. We have 4 more left to sign. So if you have not purchased yours, now is the time, because when we are done, any signings will not be live. They will still be available to purchase. They just won't be live. So
And it won't have your favorite quote or
yeah,
your name
it
or
won't
anything.
be personalized or anything. It'll just have signatures on it. So now's the time if you are wanting to do this. Okay. Of course we're still here. Would you expect any less? All right, Jem, so here's what you get to hype each other up. Make mommy proud. Let's do this.
I've got this, Mom.
We're so ready to fight. I love it. I love it. Let's go. Let's do it. Thank you, Jem. That is magical, and I loved the scenario you set up for us. It was so much fun. Kara. Is Kara on here? Let's see.
A lot of hype.
Yeah! Love it, love it, love it. All right. So Kara, what does Kara say? Kara doesn't say anything, just a signature. So we can do that for you. Okay. There we go. Rules for entry. Oh, thank you, Angel of Death. I love it. People playing RE7. Yep. Guys, you're doing so much.
I actually think my roses are getting better. I changed it up.
Ooh, you did.
Girl, it took me a couple tries.
That is very nice. Kara, for you. And you're getting, look at that fancy rose. That fancy rose.
I think they were looking like daisies before, so now it's rose.
I love it. Alrighty. Here we go. Who's next? Allison! Allison, are you here? Let me write this down. So Allison says, Hi, ladies. Katie, could you please write down the quote? I tried to keep this a secret, but you don't understand how special he is. That is so sad. I can do that. And Jeannie, could you write down this quote? Duty calls. I love you. We're so sad. We're so sappy.
No.
Even hold my hand. Okay. It's just so sad. Capcom, you're killing us. You're killing us.
Yeah. All right. So can you say that again?
Yes. So for Jeannie, could you write down? Duty calls. I love you. Oh, sweet dad.
Dead. Sweet dad.
Pop, 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 pop. I agree with that. RE7 felt like a lot more on the survival horror side, whereas RE8 has more action and vampire mommies. Very true. A lot of vampire mommies.
More fairy tale-ish.
Yes.
I like that. One of my favorite movies is Van Helsing.
I own that on DVD. I love that movie.
Aww. It's actually a lot of the same actors from The Mummy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I don't know why. I mean, granted, The Mummy had Brendan Fraser, so, like, of course there's going to be a lot of people loving that movie. But also, Van Helsing had Hugh Jackman, though.
Yep.
Wolverine, right there. That was a good one.
Both of them were so good.
I have my list
know
of
which
movies
one
that I
I
watch
prefer.
every year.
Oh, yeah,
Because I watch them
definitely.
every year.
You gotta.
Yeah.
Like, they're just kind of...
It's the season.
Just gotta. Actually, last night I watched It Chapter 2 because I only watched the remake chapter 1.
Oh.
So I saw the original. I've seen the original a bazillion times. Tim Curry.
Gotcha.
He's
So
still in
you
my
weren't
heart.
you weren't wondering what would happen in the second part because you had already seen the original.
Well, I saw the original. I knew all that. I already watched chapter 1 because
Gotcha.
chapter 2 came out later. But then I didn't get around to seeing it. So I finally watched chapter 2 last night. I appreciate it. I like the changes that they made from the original. I liked a lot of the stuff they did.
Good cast.
Great cast. Oh my god. The way they matched the
actors.
kids. They're great
Yeah.
actors, but holy crap.
Yeah.
When they like did the flashbacks of like who the kid was and then as a grown up, I'm like,
That was a good casting.
wow. Bravo to the casting department on that one, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Really, really good. Yeah, it is great. The original is fantastic. Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. I mean,
Love it. I actually watched Clue not too long ago.
yeah.
Oh my god, guys, if you've never watched Clue before.
We watch it every year.
Good.
So good.
So good. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this.
Oh yes, it is. I was actually there's a movie called Barbarian that I saw in theaters with what's his name? Skarsgård. He's the brother who
Alexander. Oh no.
He plays Pennywise.
Oh, that's which
he's
brother
like
is
the younger
that?
brother.
He's the younger brother. He was in Hemlock Grove.
Yeah.
Another amazing.
And I feel so bad because like I feel like he's been pigeonholed because he just looks so scary. Like he looks creepy.
I find him so attractive.
He's very cute. Oh my, that's why I'm saying
so creepy, but so attractive.
watching Barbarian.
I want to
I think
see that.
because we all know him as Pennywise, you see him and you're like, oh crap, he's scary, he's scary. He is the most adorable guy in the movie, and we're supposed to be like, oh, I don't know if I can trust you or not. I was sold. He's so cute. I was like, trust him, give him everything,
love
stay
it.
with him. Like I loved him because he's so cute, and his acting. He wasn't supposed to be. He's like we don't know if we can trust him, but the entire time he's acting like a stand-up regular guy.
Okay.
So seeing him, the actor, acted that, I was like, oh, if I weren't married. That was great.
I just need to know, like, how can I meet you?
I know.
Where do I need to go to meet you?
Yeah. Okay, wait, I'm gonna catch up on questions. Is there a great house?
It is. Guys.
Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas or Halloween movie?
Both.
Both.
We've talked about this. It is the first movie I watch when October hits. It is the second movie I watch when December hits.
Aww. Wait, what's the first one December hits?
A White Christmas.
Aww.
So I put on a White
That's a good
Christmas. I go
one.
super classic.
Yep.
While I'm decorating, it's White Christmas and then Nightmare. And then Halloween time, it's Nightmare, then Hocus Pocus. And
Nice.
then all the horror.
I have yet to see Hocus Pocus 2 because I heard it was so bad.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it that way. It's cute. Does not compare to the first.
Okay. Is it something you would rewatch every year the way
No.
you okay.
I'll rewatch the first one every year. The new one, like, it was cute, but
Yeah.
okay. Like, they very much were, you know, here we go. Have some fun to all the people who were kids when we
service.
first came out. Yeah. Like, it's very cute. Everything with the witches is fun. Like,
Okay.
that's really, really fun. And getting to see more of Billy was awesome. Doug Jones, Be Still My Heart. I love Doug Jones so much.
I didn't know Billy came back.
Oh, yes. And you get to see, there's so much more talk. Like, he's actually in the movie this time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was a little thrown because when the witches first appeared, they like break out into song right away, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh,
I was
it's one of
like,
those.
"This is what Disney did," but they immediately make fun of themselves.
Oh,
Like they
okay,
did that
okay,
on
okay.
purpose,
Gotcha.
and I was like, "Okay,
Take it back.
okay, I can breathe." Okay, but there were the whole movie. You watch it just for the references to the first one.
Yeah.
You're finding all the Easter eggs because throughout the whole movie, it's just like, and the witches are coming back in a time where they are super famous. So like there
Oh.
are so many people dressed up as them, and
Wow.
like people know all this stuff, so they're going around, and it's very like what is happening right now. So
Huh.
that I appreciated all the Easter eggs and seeing those different things for
Cool.
sure.
Let's see it.
All right, guys, we are almost coming to an end, so get your questions in, get your orders in. Woohoo!
That one guy on Twitching, thank you so much for that comment. I like to do that too. He said, bit of a hot take, but Jeannie's characters, I enjoy characters like Rose or Kujosara. They're more stoic and composed, so when they act silly, it feels more impactful, versus characters like Katarina Clays, who are Baccarina. So I like doing that too. I like subtle kind of work. And I mean, stuff like Resident Evil, as crazy as it is, the performances always have to be, they say, like, grounded. Mm-hmm. So it's, if you were in real life going through these situations, not if you were in another universe going through crazy.
Which is always interesting when they're like, hey, so you're now possessed by a moldy child demon thing. Go. Oh, wait. Now you're fighting
real.
her. Be real. Be grounded. But. Allison, here you go, love.
Woo!
Enjoy.
Yeah.
All right. Who do we have next? We have Andy and Courtney. Let me write this on here.
Welcome
Andy
back.
and Courtney. If you guys are on here, let us know.
Down. Yes, let us know. How did we get into acting? My degree is in opera and music. Woo-hoo. And I realized I did not want to continue opera, but I wanted to continue using my voice, and that means voice acting, basically. You want to use your voice but not sing, right? I can't think of any other careers that do that.
Yeah. To use your voice in the similar way as like opera or something, where it isn't acting
without actual opera.
Yeah. Because I'm like, I mean, you could be like a professional like speaker or
like a
teacher.
podcast.
Yeah. I mean, there are those things, but like if you want to do it, because when you think of opera, usually opera is telling a story.
Yeah, that's true.
Which to me would be more on the voiceover side.
Yeah.
So you're still acting. But I did not know that. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. I got, like, it was like my senior year of college, and I was like, oh crap, I have a degree in something I don't want to do.
Oh, what led you to like do that at first?
I was in opera?
Yeah.
I was always really, really gifted at classical music. So I grew up taking piano and voice lessons, and I was always really good at it. It wasn't my cup, but it wasn't my, like, I'd still listen to, like, The Killers and, like bands, normal bands. I wouldn't be listening to vodka in my free time. I was just really gifted at it. So
that's amazing. I'm going to read this and then I'll give you my answer, guys. So it says, please personalize it to Andy and Courtney. Also, feel free to add whatever else you want. A favorite character quote, a doodle, a dumb joke, anything. Nothing is off limits. Potato.
potato.
Also, Jeannie, please consider adding this is just to your Streamily page. Jeannie, please consider adding a print of, is it Nina? How do you say it? Nina?
N-E-E-N. Nina.
Nina, okay. From Saints Row to your shop.
Aww.
So
I hadn't thought about adding
somebody would like that. So they're saying, please add that print.
Okay.
You can always do 5x7. I do 5x7 prints when it's like,
really?
Yeah, they're just little guys, and it's also nice to be able to offer different price points.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like something special and little and cute.
Interesting.
So it's not just a wall of 8x10s.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All of mine are biggies.
Let's see.
So it was a quote or anything?
So this is literally a favorite character quote, a doodle, a dumb joke. Nothing is off limits. So anything you would like to add, they say go for it.
All right.
For me, what got me into acting, honestly, I was always kind of over the top. First girl, middle child of 6, so I was always kind of a camera's on, look at me. But for me, it actually started with theater. I just, in grade school, got really interested in theater. I went out for like the musicals and plays, and I actually got cast in them. And I was not from like a big theater family. My family was more sports oriented.
Oh,
so I did
family.
lots of sports, and then I kind of broke away. And I mean, granted, my dad is an amazing. He plays the piano. He was like in a band in college and stuff. So like he's really good at music, but still we were like very much so raised with sports. So when theater came around, it was like, ooh, what's this? What's this?
What's this?
So yeah, I did theater. I did the musical Oliver Twist when I was in 5th grade, and I was Oliver, and I just fell in love with the stage and wanted to keep going. And I basically stuck to theater first, well through like high school, college, and it wasn't until I got and doing live action shows. So I did like live action stunt shows at little theme parks back home in Illinois, and then I worked for Disney. And then I kind of fell into auditioning for an indie film, and I was like, oh, this is fun too.
No.
And then I decided to move to LA. Guys. And then from there, out here for years, and all of a sudden fell into a video game audition. And I was like, oh, there's even more to acting. So yeah, Resident Evil was the first voiceover, motion capture, everything I did. So I didn't even know of that side of acting until Resident Evil came around.
Yeah.
I'd always thought like a dream would be to voice like a princess in a Disney movie someday, but I didn't
Two worlds colliding in one project, in one franchise.
Love it. Love it. Wow. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what to write for you guys. Did Andy and Courtney say if they're even on here right now?
Wait, let me
Like, my pen is like, I'm gonna steal that.
Is this on Discord? Where is this on?
This is on Twitch. But I have a Discord that you can join. I know the link has been posted randomly throughout this. So you can join my Discord. It's KDOX World. And I also do stuff on Discord. So I run contests on, oh, there it is. I run contests on Discord. Also, I do bonfire chats, so once a month with my subscribers. Or I try to do it once a month. I've been really bad lately. But we get to sit down for like an hour and talk through Discord. So it's not chatting like this. It's actually talking to me, which is really fun. And then I also try to do movie nights. Haven't been able to do a full movie night, but we were able to do a Shark Week night. So a whole bunch of people popped on and we watched episodes of Shark Week together because I all know how much I love my sharks. Yeah. So Discord's really fun. Lots of different things to do and be a part of. And also, it's a good place for like everyone to hang out.
So do you have to have both running at the same time?
Nope. You can do Discord
choose
completely.
either or.
Yeah. You don't need them on at the same time. So you can do both. Nightbot is amazing. I will agree.
I'm so bad with technology.
Basically, Nightbot's the thing like up here where it just pops on saying like, hey, here's the link to go to this. So my Discord, they can click that. For our Streamily, again, if you'd like to purchase one of these prints right now, head over to streamily.com/Katie O'Hagan, streamily.com/Resident Evil, all the things.
Get up really close and like, that's streamily.com.
I love it so much. Also, I know you guys are seeing my amazing Stay Away hat. We also have the Stay Away mug. We have the Resident Evil Village Moods t-shirt. Those are all on Dark Light Clothing. So if you want any of the Mia merch, it is all through Dark Light Clothing, where you can get that fun stuff. And even if you don't want any of that, their shit is amazing, especially their Halloween stuff. And they are a 100% LGBTQ owned and operated small business out of LA. So we want to prop them up. Woo-hoo. All right, let me finish signing this for Andy and Courtney. All right.
Oh, thank you, Nightbot. I'm starting to understand this now. Yeah. I was like, is it an actual bot or is it a human?
So usually our fabulous mods such as Kay will go on and type it in or like have like let the bot know to do something. So like when Kay writes that means the bot should pop up with the actual link.
Wow, okay.
The best part is like
I'm
I
like,
finally
should I be thinking a human?
I know. I finally am like understanding these things things doesn't mean I actually can do them. And that is why I thank Kay and Kate so much for always helping me out. You guys are amazing.
Oh, man.
All right. Here we go.
That was really funny.
The things you learn, the more you know.
Ooh.
Is that right? Yep. Andy and Courtney, for you. There you go. All right. Then we have, I'm going to do a refresh, but I think we're on our last one. Let's see. Oh, no, that's not. This is right. Yes! Guys!
Steam time.
Love it. We're on our last one here.
You made it.
So this is for Franzi.
How's it spelled?
Franzi.
Oh.
Franzi. Or Franzi. Is it the in the throat? Franzi.
Francine, are you on the stream right
How
now?
very American of you. Franzi. I am looking for a Franz.
E.
No? Okay, I'm sorry. We're butchering your name. I'm so sorry. This is what we do. But we'll write it correctly. Gem, we can do that once we're done here. Remind me when we completely finish, and then we'll jump on and raid. Okay, so let me just jot this down so we can sign it to the correct person. Let's see what they say. 24.
Man, I have to make a coffee after this. Oh, no.
Hey, signing. I mean, we've been going 2.5 hours now. Not bad, not bad.
Working us,
Hey.
y'all working us.
And 6 or 7 hours, I think, was the longest I did.
Really?
Yowza, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's very, very long.
Of just signing stuff, or were you doing other stuff?
No, just signing. Yeah, that's why usually if I know there's a lot, try to break them up into multiple days. But usually, guys, 2 hours, 3 hours is good. All right, so let's get this, and then we will see what they say. That's you while I read. Okay, so it says, could you guys please write down a random quote from your character? A random one.
I'm just great. Duty calls. That's it.
How
Duty
random
calls.
of you. Nicole's 8+ hour streams are shaking. What does that mean? Is she doing a signing for 8+ hours? What? I would say most signing streams are just a few. Well, guys, that's Maggie. We're not going to compare ourselves to Maggie.
Oh my god.
She's just 8 or 12 hour stream, signing streams, multiple days. I don't have that many to sign.
Yeah. Even today, I told you when I came here, I was like, oh my gosh, we got a lot.
Maggie does get distracted.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me laugh. I love it so much.
That was crazy.
Okay.
Nicole, Becca, and Maggie do 8 to 9 hours of live print signings. How?
Well, that I could see because there's 3 of them, so they're all talking to each
Yeah.
other, they're chatting, they're doing stuff, they're signing. I get why, but they also take breaks during it. I've watched some of those. They'll take
okay.
little break, a half-hour lunch break, and then come back. But they do go a really long time.
So when they take a break, do they just leave the camera?
No, they usually
running?
sign at Streamily. So you can actually go to Streamily and do your signings there.
Ah,
So there are a handful of people that are doing it that way.
wow.
I like the comfort of my own home, and then you get the nice warm background with the fire. I'm just saying.
I was telling somebody yesterday that I'm spoiled because with SAG guidelines, for a regular VO session, they're never more than 4 hours.
Yep.
So anything past like 2 hours, I get ADH brain real quick. I'm literally like in the middle, like I'm staring at the script and I see nothing.
You're like, I think I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do a little doodle.
But meanwhile, I can be literally listening to an audiobook while I love doing coloring books. I just love coloring books. And I'll just put on an audiobook and be coloring for hours. Like, literally, I look up and it's been like 4 hours, like nothing. I'm like, what?
I love it.
Wow.
All right, so did we decide, is it Franzi? If you're hearing this, we're sorry for butchering your name, but for you.
She's like, I'm sorry, it's pronounced Franzi.
So Franzi.
Franzi.
There you go, for you. Yay!
We did it!
We did it. I'm going to do a quick double check. But I do believe. Let's check that one off. Yes, guys, we did it. I'm so excited. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. It was awesome. The Winter's Women print. Again, huge thank you to Dorica for creating the gorgeous, gorgeous print. Just a reminder, there are some left. So we're going to pre-sign them, and then they will be available still on the stream pre-signed. It just will not be a live signing. So you still will be able to get these after the fact on either of our pages. Just it won't be a live signing. You want to do the birthday video real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just look at the camera here. So from House Winters, we want to wish the amazing Maggie a happy birthday! Happy birthday! We love you, girl. Happy birthday. Congrats on everything. And also to the amazing DLC coming out tomorrow. By the time it's your birthday, it already came out. So yay!
Yay!
Again, we love you, girl. Have an amazing day. And bye.
Did it.
All right, guys. Yes, clip. We love you guys. Like I said, cut it out. 80s babies. Yay! That makes me so happy. So, last few announcements before we go. Again, these will be available. They just will not be signed live. They still will have the numbers on the back so you will know what print you did get. So, we do have that. Tomorrow, Scary Story Contest is ending. So, get your votes in, please. You have until midnight Pacific time tomorrow. Head over to my Discord, KDOX World. The link was in here earlier. We'll pop it in again. So you can read the different scary short stories. I get so tongue twisted when I say that. And vote on them. Also on Saturday, I will announce on Discord and on Instagram who won and whose story we will be reading live on Sunday with Storytime with Mia. So that also means Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, Storytime with Mia, right here. Beyond that, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We had so much fun.
Hope you enjoy the, Gold Edition, the Winter's Expansion, the DLC Shadows of Rose, all out tomorrow. Hope that puts you perfectly in the Halloween mood for the weekend.
Yes, we're very excited. I want to wish everybody an early happy Halloween. And I hope you guys have an amazing time. Please stay safe out there if you are doing stuff this weekend. And please share your costumes on Discord because you know how much I love seeing everybody's costumes. It's kind of the best thing ever. And beyond that, I think we're gonna quickly raid Horror Queen Cosplay because apparently they are streaming and Jem was so kind to ask nicely. So, like you guys know, I'm terrible at raiding, so give me a second as I set it up. Where's my raid button?
Oh, there's like a
raid. There we. Oh yeah. Okay, so let me just type this in real quick. Don't mind me, guys. I'm slow. What was it? Horror Queen cosplay. So Horror Queen cosplay. Let's get on here. We're gonna start the raid, guys.
Will they see?
Let's
that we're
see.
raiding?
They will. It will pop up on theirs that we're gonna raid. So right now everybody's getting ready. Again, thank you guys so much. I had a blast today. Thank you, Jeannie, for coming and hanging out.
Thank you for having me.
And here we go, guys. Let's raid.